I'm the ghost in the city lights, whispers in the dark, no wrongs, no rights. Tripping in the shadows where the pain resides. Got a midnight mind, baby, full of dreams that died. Lost in the night where the demons play, drowning in the bottle just to fade away. Heartbreak hotel where the souls decay, but I'm feeling like a king in my disarray.
Midnight mind, baby, carrying my sins. Weight of the world and the life I live in.
Midnight mind, baby, where it all begins.
Got a heart full of scars, but I'll never give in.
Never give in. Faded off the Henny, trying to numb the pain. Counting all the losses, but it's all the same. Chasing after love in this twisted game, but every road I take leads back to the flame. In the midnight hour where the shadows crawl, got my midnight mind heavy, I can lose it all. But I'm still standing tall, though the angels fall. In a world so cold, I'm the last to call.
Midnight mind, baby, carrying my sins. Weight of the world and the life I live in.
Midnight mind, baby, where it all begins.
Got a heart full of scars, but I'll never give in.
But I'll never give in, give in. And I'm lost in the echoes trying to find my way, but the ghosts of the past, they beg me to stay. With the midnight mind full of dreams turn gray, I'm the king of the night in this endless play. Midnight mind, baby, carrying my sins. Weight of the world and the life I live in. Midnight mind, baby, where it all begins. Got a heart full of scars, but I'll never give in. But I'll never give in, give in. And I'll keep on walking down this lonely road with my midnight mind, baby, carrying the load. In a world so cold where the story's untold, I'll be the last to fall, never losing my hold. I gave you my heart, but you tore it apart. Every word that you said, it just played with my head.
I was down for you.
Now I'm lost and confused. You walked out the door, left me needing you more. You said we were forever, but forever's just a lie. Now I'm here all alone, trying not to cry.
It's a million steps between us, but it feels so near.
Cause I take everyone just to have you here. If I could turn back time,
Would it change the way?
Or would I walk that path
And let you slip away?
Cause a million steps
Can't erase the pain,
but I still chase you down
through the wind and rain. Every memory haunts me, can't get you off my mind. It's like I'm stuck on replay, but there's no rewind.
You were my everything, now it's all a blur.
I keep tasting shadows of the way we were.
You said we'd be okay, but now we're worlds apart. And I'm left here trying to fix a shattered heart. No map can guide me
Back to where we began.
But I'll take the road if I could hold your hand.
But if I could turn back time, would I change the way? Or would I walk that path and let you slip away? Cause a million steps can't erase the pain, but I still chase you down through the wind and rain. Would I change the way? Or would I walk that path and let you slip away? Cause a million steps can't erase the pain, but I still chase you down through the wind and rain.
I'm lost in the distance with no end in sight. Every step I take just don't feel right, but I cross the miles, I pay the price just to have you here, just to make it right.
If I could turn back time, would I change the way? Or would I walk that path and let you slip away? Cause a million steps can't erase the pain, but I still chase you down through the wind and rain.
Steps between us, but I take them all. Cause without you here, I just feel so small. I run those steps, I break every wall.
And you guys ready? We gotta hit this one up tonight. Boom, 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 boom. I got a good one right now. I want to see this chat moving for the 1000th stream. Let's get it going. We said we were going to do this the other night. Your support is everything right now. For real. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. And here we go. Here we go. I want to see us moving.
Pop, this one crazy, bro. I feel like I'm never enough.
And I just keep on rolling my blood out.
And acting like I don't give a fuck
when all I do is think about our love. And you keep talking like you know some. Ain't no talking to me in my head. And if you lie to me one more time, then I swear I will end up dead. I don't wanna talk with you, love. Got a lot of bad people I don't trust.
I only do this shit for fun.
I got a lot of fun, yeah, I'm gonna run away. Wait till I see the day. Why you running late?
Fuck it, I don't wanna hang.
Get out my way. I feel like I'm never enough out. And I just keep on rolling my blunt up. Ain't acting like I don't give a fuck when all I do is think about our love.
Hey, you keep talking like you know some. Ain't all this talking got me in my head.
I swear I will end up dead.
I don't really wanna fucking fight, gang.
Rolling too much, I can't focus. This is changing like you ain't noticed.
I cannot lie.
Yeah, you want some no shit. I'm out my mind, bitch, you running out of time.
I said why, oh why? I said why, your bitch, I said on fire.
I feel like I'm never enough out.
And I just keep on rolling my blood out.
And acting like I don't give a fuck when all I do is think about our love.
And you keep talking like you know some. Ain't all this talking got me in my head. And if you lie to me one more time,
then I swear I will end up dead. Ooh, yeah. I gotta redo this. I gotta replay these two right now, and I will. Creepy Steve.
Long time no see, bro. Glad to see you.
Good to see you, brother.
Creeps live forever.
He did.
Love you,
I'm gonna replay this again real fast because it didn't obviously show because it was like in the. There you go. Creepy Steve. Thank you so much, brother. Ooh, yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Thank you so much.
Long time no see, bro. Glad
Thank you so much.
Told you creeps live forever. Love you,
Thank you so much. Big love to Creepy Steve. And then also, we got to replay this one real fast. Nathan Wilder with a 517. I would, but it'll copyright the stream. We played it on the last stream and then I had to remove the stream because of copyright. And tonight, this is the 1000th stream. So I cannot remove this stream or mess this stream up tonight because this is the 1000th stream. We got to keep this on the channel. We can't be getting all the copyright stuff out here today. So yeah. Where do I even begin, everybody? This is the 1000th stream on this channel. I don't know where we go from here, to be honest with you. I really don't. I don't know if this is the end. I don't know if we're still here sticking out. I don't know. The way I see this is this could be the perfect finish. 1000, dead on. But, you know, I was on the last stream and I said to everybody that I told myself that was going to be the last one. But we had to do the 1000th one. We said we'd do the 1000th one, so we are here. And we actually have a pretty cool map for this tonight as well. I was kind of expecting there to be nothing, but there is actually one map that looks really cool. So this is Nuketown, but it's like a daytime Nuketown. It's a futuristic Nuketown, kind of very close or similar to like the multiplayer Nuketown map, if anybody recalls that, the one that was daytime. Something that we've never seen really with the customs.
Yeah, it's about to be my time.
Let's go.
We just gotta hit it.
Let's go in chat right now.
You know that they fucking with it. Legends live forever.
Let's see them in the chat right now.
We about to get it now. Cooler monkey, he be coming in the background. He who doesn't lose, never gonna back down. Ollie D1, it's about a smackdown. Watermelon eating up, you know that we hitting now. Xavier, he be driving really fast up in the truck. Jackie, you know that we about to get it, about to light it up. Misery, you know I'm saying screw your misery. We creating history, we gotta be extra Marshall, that's the thing. Violet Jones, she loving on the numbs. Kidding, you know we get it like ghosted, we on the phone. Dunkel, we gotta rip it up, we gotta keep on going in. Luke Links gotta win, Ultra BS man, that's my thing. Devin Stanford, you know that we in the sand on the beach. Adam, you know that we bout to win.
Mr. Mods for the NXT, gotta roll with me.
Republic stuff is supposed to be
Lars, that's the G.
Stetsy, gotta get it now. Hope you better soon. Maxwell Funk, we be in the back, feeling like it's known. I gotta shout out Snake from Welder, you know that you are the king. Oh my god, this BRP, you know that we gotta win. Vinny, you the G. We really gotta get it, Jen. Super Campus pouring up, you know that we gotta win. I'm feeling like Jeezy, I gotta get it now. Sanchez, that's the real man. Shay, goddamn. K Gaming, he be coming in. Christopher Sadie, you know we gotta win. Chase Miller, damn. Amy, she be chilling with us too.
We gotta justify, he justifies everything we do.
Gotta shout out to the king.
Vincent, you the real one.
Go, Spanny Wanny, gotta get that shit, son. Zippy Fireman, he zips, he just moves so fast. Best Scott 14, you know that we gotta last. Wolf Warrior, I really gotta get it now. Dizzy, he be driving round. Dizzy, he be in the town.
Cove, we be on the grove, feeling like CG, I gotta
shout out to Cole, Bentley, feeling like easy. I just gotta button up my shirt buttons.
Keep on going in, you know what Blizzardz it be coming.
I'm saying Jamie reppin' on the Strawbs, he be summon. 312, I chillin' in the bar, now we running. We gotta hide, hit the mud, that's my guy. Christopher Reeve, you know that we try. Thomas Egan, power stay alive. DCG Cloudy, he just gotta blink himself into the clouds. The spooky fox, now we spooking everybody, feeling proud. Mr. Hoodie guy, put your hoodie on. The Maxi, you know we bout to get it, put you on a song. Shout outs to the man Fish, babe, we just going fishing. Gotta hit the Rave Vic, that we winning. Now CJ, Lucy, Little Lewis, we gotta call him up. Chuck the phone guy, calling Cam, they don't give a yeah, I got big smoke like I was the king. Nesto, baby, you know that we gotta win. Now we drinking on some lemonade, drinking with the boy, yo, big boy, yo. You know we gotta roll. And I just gotta finally shout out Galaxy RCG. They saying let's live forever, low key.
Yo, that could be it right there. Zippy Fireman with the 140 Legends Live Forever All-Stars. Still so underrated, that song.
Thanks for streaming.
Thank you so much for all the love and support on these streams, Zippy. Shouts to everybody in chat right now. Honestly, I don't know where we're at. I don't know what we're doing. I have no clue. I come out on these streams and I just have to tell you guys how it is. You know, it's an extremely tough time with this channel and with everything. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. 1,000 streams is crazy, man. It really is crazy. When I think about that and I process that, that's just mad to me. 1,000 streams, bro. That shows you how long. It really, really does. Screw your camera to 12 months in a row. Thank you guys for the love and support on the stream. Means a lot, man. Like, as I say, when you look at it, you look how long we've been doing this. You look how long this whole thing's been going. You know, we're talking coming up on 8 years. We've had this channel. 1,000 streams, so much time, man, so much time, so much grind. It's crazy. It's crazy. We've been so high, we've been so low, but you know, it is crazy when you think about it. You know what I mean? It really is crazy. Rex in chat, what's up, brother? What's going on? Not CJ Lucy, Lewis, we gotta call him up. It's Triple S. We all miss Triple S, brother. Ice Grenade out here. What's up, brother? All miss the days, the good days, the Triple S days. Of course we do. Ice Grenade Raid, I appreciate that, boys. Thank you so much. Shouts to Ice Grenade. I hope your day as well, my friend. Hope your week as well. Weekend. Start of the weekend.
Spudly, how's it going, man? Haven't caught your stream.
Christopher.
Well, hope all is good, man. I love you and what you do. Keep it up, Potato Army. Potato.
I appreciate you, bro.
Potato.
I appreciate you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. We've been trying. It is very strange these days with the streams. What is going on here? Bro, what? That is something I have never seen before. That's really cool though, dude. That's really up.
If this
All
is
right,
the
there we
end,
go.
gotta do this. My biggest donation to any streamer.
No way.
You're the best, been watching you for years.
No way, dude. Listen,
1,000 stream came in a blink of an eye 22 months.
I know. It's this whole thing with this channel is so hard, guys. It's like I just don't know really what to say. I appreciate the love, I appreciate the support. Stream 1,000 a day. I just don't know, man. Like it's just very hard when you don't get growth, you know what I mean? It's very hard when you don't get growth. This is the problem. And I feel like my head right now is like a fucking whirl. Like I'm going through so many things in my mind. But I ultimately, I'm not happy. And that's just me being truthful. I'm not happy. I feel like there's a part of me that's dead. And it's just hard, you know.
Hope you've been keeping well, mate.
Thank you.
Looking forward to that beer someday.
Someday for sure, dude. Someday for sure. We'll see where the hell we go. Who knows? One day for sure, though. Be me at 81 months in a row. Golly. Absolutely crazy. Why do you say it's your last stream and not another stream? Stay for BO6. I'll tell you why. It's just very hard to motivate yourself for BO6 when you don't really see things performing at all. In fact, they're performing as worse as they could. You know, the views just drop further every time. My motivation declines. I would for BO6, I want to see an increase, and there has been no increase. And that's the reason why I just feel like maybe this is it. You know, I just don't know really. But the problem we have with this zombie stuff is we do get like a good map every once in a while. Like obviously we haven't streamed that much recently, so today we have a really good map. You know, this map's amazing. But once I stream this map tonight and I go off this stream, then we don't have any content again. And I feel that even when BO6 comes, I feel it pops for like 2-3 weeks. And I feel after that 2-3 weeks, we go through the same process again. And then we go down that same road. We keep going down with zombies content. And ultimately, I just find it very hard to see a future with zombies when we just seem to keep going down that road. And I have a very strong sense that this BO6 has already been wrote off by many people from what I've seen. So it's hard. I don't know. I feel like mentally I'm going through a lot right now. I feel like I'm in all sorts of fucking different headspaces, you know what I mean? But I don't know.
Growth? How about some financial growth? £3 sterling?
I appreciate you very much. Super straight. Thank you for the 3. Thank you very much. Honestly, the support on the 1,000th stream tonight will make it a good vibe. I say it like this, guys. We'll take it a stream at a time. For real. We will. I want it to be a good one tonight. Stream 1,000. We didn't even get to play the other stream as well. That's the other thing about this. On the last stream we did, we couldn't even play zombies for some reason because it was all screwed up. Steam was completely ruined. It wouldn't load. And funnily enough, you guys will hear this. I actually loaded everything up today on this PC and it still would not load Steam. So I had to reinstall my entire Steam and I had to reinstall my whole game. I currently only have BO3 on Steam. I don't have any of the other games now. I lost everything because whatever happened to Steam, it screwed it all. So no clue exactly what happened to Steam, but yeah. We just have to start again, I guess. I don't even know. What about GTA 6? Well, yeah, I mean, again, it's just a waiting game with GTA 6, isn't it? But I feel that I can't keep waiting. I don't know. But if I was doing GTA 6, I wouldn't be doing it on this channel. I'd just start like a little channel for it, you know? Because I think it's just better to start fresh when your channel has declined so much, you know, get a base that is there for GTA out and out. But I fear the time frame, man. I'm sitting around waiting and I'm sick of waiting, man. You know, it's like I'm in a very confused place in my life right now. I've never like worked outside of YouTube. I've literally done this since I was a kid, but for the first time I'm starting to really think I'm maybe at this time now. You know, like you don't want to come on the streams, you don't want to have to keep relying on you know, people to support you financially. It's something that used to never be something you even had to cross your mind and think about, but these days it is something. And I am so grateful for all the support, but the fact that you have to like come on the stream and rely on it is stressful, man. And it's, yeah, I haven't even been like streaming properly, so do a financial estimation calculation, you can take a wild guess that, you know, it's not great. But that's just, again, that's zombies, that's this, you know. Right, I need to leave here, end it around, I'm gonna hold a zombie, and we'll be on. Dude, the way the zombies are like spawning down here is really weird. Like, I don't even know right now. Nathan with a 1250 now! Back to back, give me the back to back. Hey! Dude, look at the zombies. That's really weird. I go back to back. Let's go. Thank you.
Cooking a steak, good vibes.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Happy, Spud.
That's the attempt.
So many people. We all thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you very much, Nathan. Enjoy your beer. Enjoy your steak. And we will enjoy a moment right here to explore this map. Let's see what we can do. I have a singular beer tonight. I have one singular beer. Call this a Friday 1000th stream. Semi-hype night, one beer. We'll go with that. Let's see, Canelo versus Balanga. I did, yeah. Canelo's a madman. He just makes it look so easy against everybody he fights. He's like, he really is right at the top, you know? Like, it's mad. Alright, so we do need to find power on this map. What we got here? We have got a KRM. Alright, let's keep going through here. Alright, there we go. We have the Bulldog. Oh, debris. This looks like the sort of place you'd expect power, although then I start seeing these things. Okay. Alright, so another debris right there. We do have a good amount of points. I just, I feel like I should try to explore and hope to find power right now. Okay, so we have... Okay, this is in... Whoa, pop. Zombie. Okay, we got part right there. Alright, I think we go this door. Whoa, we got like some hidden debris down here. Okay, that's kind of cool. Alright, so it looks like there's gonna be a secret door that opens right now if we do buy that. I think I buy that, to be honest. I also think I hit one of these because I feel my chances are slim right now. It just feels like they're slim. Did that not hit? Wait, what? Oh, it is hitting. I thought that was like, for a second, that it was not going to open or something, the way it was looking. Alright, that gun is not so great, is it? Dude, this is weird. It's like there's a... Look at that. The box is really scuffed on this map. It's because of, like, the thing right there. It's stopping it. I'm also noticing that, like perp machines. Look at that. I've not seen that before. That's really cool, though. We got a little lightning going. Alright, let's keep going right now. Drop a like. Yeah, 100%. 1,000th stream. Drop a like. I'd say set 1,000 like goal on the stream, but sadly, I don't think we'll make it in this day and age there. But, hey, we'll start with 100. I don't know where we're at right now. We'll see if we can get there. Alright, potential with that one. Nope. Yeah, potentially there could be like another debris back here. Who knows? We definitely opened something. That's what I do know. I'll have a look around, as I say, try and locate this. This is a very cool vibe, though. Look at this, by the way, the map. Like, sometimes you don't really say it with these maps. You just kind of play. But this is pretty unbelievable, isn't it? When you really look around and see it for what it is. Very, very cool. They do come up with, like I say, these crazy maps, but you get them so few and far between these days. You must turn power on. There is some form of potential Easter egg or something there. We do also have the AK. Still don't think that's the one. There were 97 likes right now. Do drop a like. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We do have PhD over here where we did see that. Okay, interesting. So whatever we opened, it is not clear to see exactly what it is. I swear those perks were not like that before. Am I tripping right now? Were they not like that? I don't know right now. Okay, part of me wants to go another round. The other part of me is thinking you don't go another round right now because this is like it looks dodgy right now to go another round, but I don't see even like jug or anything. I think we go another round here. I definitely am gonna try to hold a zombie though as soon as we have a few points. All right, we'll stick to it. All right, let's go. Oh my god, this VRP!
I just got to the bar. Should I turn back home?
No, do not turn back home. Do not turn back home. We're out here. We'll be out here. We'll see how this stream goes in terms of potentially doing another map tonight. We'll see where we're at. I am just going to focus right now on not dying, as this does feel a little bit dodgy. But yeah, we'll stick to the task right now, and we'll be back on it in a minute. Hope you have a great night at the bar, Vinny. Enjoy yourself, my friend. Have a gin. Super Campus pouring it up. You know that we gotta win. Let's go. Right, I think if we don't figure out where this hidden door is at the end of this round, we need to just at least get another gun. Because I'm not really feeling too safe right now with these guns. Kind of like keeping an eye on the spawns. The spawns aren't too bad behind me. You definitely notice that they're kind of in and around here, but behind me the spawns are okay. Alright, we're gonna hold strong right now. I actually might leave that zombie right there. It's like... It's working by having them there. They're not coming for me, and this is the perfect time to try and have an explore. So, if we can get something to stop the zombie, I'm gonna do it right now. Bang! Oh my god, this VLP with another one.
Eat 1 or 2 drinks and I'm backing the stream. Hard.
Bro, you're all good. You're all good. We have got the zombie right here on us. Right, do I chance making this guy a crawler? I feel that it's not gonna work, but maybe it will. Alright, serious thing. Like, where in the world are we actually going here? Where's this door, man? It's very important now. Like, if we don't find this door, I think we're in trouble here tonight. I'm gonna go back through this area. It potentially could be something with this. You know, shooting zombies in this area, maybe? I'm not sure. But it definitely said that we opened a debris, man. Alright. We'll just hit that round up real fast.
SpudBLIZZ!
Yeah, I'm confused.
Yo.
King Robo, 14 months in a row. 1,000, brother. 1,000. It is insane, isn't it? How in the world did we make it to 1,000 streams? Seriously. It actually does blow my mind. Crazy milestone, crazy amount of time I've been doing this, man. It really is. All right, I'm just going to test this out real quick. Huh. The heck? What the heck, dude? Okay, I have no idea. Go through the red thing? Wait, that teleporter thing that we bought the debris on was open. No way was it open. Alright, well, I decided to end the round right there. I thought that that was the right decision. Now, I'm not so sure that was the right decision. When I did that, I was thinking that it was going to obviously collect the zombies up. And that might have been a key to doing this. But now that we have done it, it doesn't seem to be doing anything when we're in there. So we will go back to holding a zombie once again when we can, and we will try to figure this out a little bit. Alright, there we go. I think we're there right now. Alright, let's have a little look. Huh. No shit. And no shit, bro. Okay, this just stepped up. I'm gonna tell you guys something. What the hell is that, by the way? What is that? There's a completely customized perk we've never seen before right here. Okay, this map is one of them. If there was a map like this every single day, guys, we would be so good with the streams, man. It's not even funny. This is probably the perfect time for a map like this. When you're debating, where do we go with zombies? What do we do? And then you come and play a map like this tonight. This looks actually insane right now. So I was in the map right there, and I won't even lie to everybody. I was thinking to myself, what is happening here? Like, I was thinking, where's this, like, Nuketown? You know, it doesn't look like Nuketown. Now I see where Nuketown is. Now we're looking like Nuketown. We are doing amazing now. Absolutely amazing. He's sober now. We got ourselves a beer. We got ourselves one beer for the 1,000th stream. I would love to make it 1,000, but I don't think we can. We don't actually have any more. We had them the other night. Alright, where am I heading? Gonna hold that zombie. I don't remember the abuse. Oh, I do. I absolutely do. I remember you talking bullshit in the chat. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I remember you, brother. A part of the reason that we streamed today, I remember everything. I remember exactly what we said. We said that we weren't sure, but I said as soon as I saw some people talking some shit, I said we'll stream tonight. I remember clear as day. So I thank you once again for the love and support, my friend. Appreciate you, brother. Let's go. All right, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's go through here. Did I say a million beers? All this stream is about tonight, in all honesty, right, to everybody? This is about celebrating 1,000 streams. That scared the shit out of me. I thought that was like a... I don't even know what I thought that thing was right there, bro. I thought it was a fucking toad or something. But yeah, now this is about a celebration, man. We've been doing this a long time, like I say. Too long. Too long we've been doing this for. I can't believe we've made it to 1,000 streams. Like, when I actually, like I say, sit here, think about that, it's wild. So, yeah, 1,000 streams. We're here, we're doing it today. I need to figure out where this power is, man, for real. This is really cool, though. I really like this, for a zombies map. Like, this is... I've always said it with these old school maps. I've always said, I wish a lot of the time we would get more in the way of maps that kind of bring daytime on the maps that aren't usually light. I feel there is this thing with zombies maps where they're very dark. It's like, I've always thought, imagine if we had transit, but there was a daytime version. You know, we had little sneak peeks with like the diner in daytime. But I've always thought it's to be honest with you guys, it's a surprise to me that we've never seen like a mod for the old games. So you could just go make the maps daytime. Because I think that would be so cool. Like, imagine you could go on Ascension in daytime. Imagine you could go on Transit daytime. You know, there's many, many more. I think that would be an awesome thing. Right, power, wherever it is not showing up easy tonight. At all. No clue. At all. Let's keep going. Yeah, I actually generally have no idea. Maybe over here. Is this a door that we can open? Can't go through there. This potentially... No? I feel like we're just going to randomly find it, aren't we? We'll see, though. That's a part. There we go. We've got a shield part right there. Power again. Okay, interesting. Potentially somewhere around here. Damn, bro, wherever it is, it's hiding really well from me. I tell you, this is the hardest power to find I've ever tried to find. I have no idea. NVFC, what's up, bro? There it is. No wonder we couldn't find the thing. Look at that. That's even now it doesn't look like the power. I mean, it's, well, not like it normally would, but I guess this is a futuristic Nuketown. We do have power. Okay. Amazing. Let's just... We can't even get Jug. We can. We just have to do this. Bang! There we go. Alright, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Great to start the weekend with a stream. I'm glad we could be doing it. Glad we could get to 1,000 out here. We did say we would do this for 1,000. No clue where we're going, where the future is, but I thank you all for 1,000 streams on zombies, man. Thank you very much. What is that? I just did summon. We saw a couple of these, didn't we? Some maybe potential form of an Easter egg. I think there was another one over here. See about grabbing that right now. Is there another one over here? It was this one, right? There we go. That one's done. I potentially feel like there might be another one over here as well. I might as well grab that while I'm here. And then I think we just end the round. In fact, let's just end it right now. We'll stick it out in this area for the moment. We will have to go back because of the box, but it'll be alright here for now. We could do this. What is this music from? Is this music from like... Is this, like, what is this from? Does anybody recognize this? If there are any experts of music in this chat, let me know if you know. again. Why did you delete Insta? Because it's just dead. The whole thing was dead. There was barely anybody that was active over there. Most of the people had followed in the peak of the channel in like 2018. And on top of that, I was also just continuously getting these like scam messages like 24/7. My inbox was just bombarded with spam messages trying to like send me like these dodgy links. And I just got to a point where I was like, you know what? Screw this, man. Back to back, give me the back to back. Hey. Let's get Ponkies in this chat. If we're feeling stream 1000. Nathan killing it tonight. I'll go back to back. Let's go.
You're welcome for 1,000 streams. Thank you for entertaining us and helping a lot of people through hard times.
Thank you. Thank you.
Back, there are a lot of good memories.
There are.
Thank you, Spud.
There are. Thank you very much for all the love and support out here. Honestly, I just hope we can have a good vibe stream tonight. I appreciate Nathan with the support. Anybody getting a Ponke into this chat right now, thank you. For stream 1000, means that a little bit more, you know, knowing that there's such a milestone hit. I'll be honest with you guys, we're never making it to 2000. There's no chance. This is by far the biggest milestone you will ever have in terms of the amount of streams we did on our channel. There is really nothing that would come close. I don't think you'd even say like even 1500 is more. Do you know what I mean? Like, although it's more on paper, I feel like 1000 is, because it's just like dead on 1000. It's like the milestone of milestones, you know? It's like 1 million subscribers. If you made it to 1.5 million, you wouldn't be talking that much about the 1.5. You would still remember that 1 million. I feel like it's kind of the same with the streams, 1000 streams, you know? Like that was the pinnacle to peak, in my opinion. But we'll see. We'll see. Why don't you do a custom zombies contest? Because of the fact that I don't think that there's enough point to do a custom zombies contest, because one, there ain't enough people active here now, and two, BO6 is not even, what, a month away? It's by the time the contest was done and was all ran through, then BO6 would be here and everybody wouldn't care about the maps and everything anyway, so it would kind of make no sense. Plus, no one's gonna be able to get maps made in like a couple days, you know, everybody needs more time. All the maps aren't gonna be up to the level, so yeah, timing not really so good for that in all honesty right now when BO6 is a month out. But that's my thoughts, in all honesty. Okay, I don't know about perk limits on this map, but I'm gonna check this out right now. This gun's kind of fun if you pack it. We don't know where the pack is, but I actually will go with this. I am gonna go back very quickly though for one box here. I think I can just TP back for free. And we also have this brand new perk out here too, everybody, which I've never seen before, called Mashit's Mailcon. Lower health increases movement speed. Holy shit. Okay, that's pretty cool. What did that just say? Teleport to the maze challenge. Oh shit. I knew there was something cooking with this map. Right, we're gonna prepare for that. I'm going back. I would like to ideally get more perks and get shield and things to be able to go there. I don't really want to go there otherwise. Not right now, at least. Maybe we'll see. Why don't you stream other games on the Spud channel? What happened to the Spud channel? The reason is, again, I've been down this whole thing to everybody, and I will do it again because it needs to be said. I think I understand fully how this YouTube algorithm works, and basically, I found this anime girl. Okay, and she was playing zombies the other day and she had 10,000 live viewers. I checked into her account stats. She's growing, and I could tell you right now the stream was just chaos. It was some girl that had like a face thing like rigged up of like an anime character, and there she was playing zombies. The girl couldn't even survive 2 rounds, but the chat was flooded with people. 10,000 live viewers. I looked on the channel and it was a fairly new channel, and it was just completely on an up. It was just an upward trajectory. So my conclusion is that when a channel kind of goes through a phase where it doesn't grow, it gets suckered into this mode where then it's blacklisted. You don't get notifications properly, which is what a lot of people keep saying out here. You don't get growth. And ultimately, that's where this channel is and everything is. The issue you then have is that if you go on another channel and you tell people from this channel about it, and they so happen to watch zombies content, and then you like, oh, do you want to come and check out this channel where I'm going to post this or that? What happens is that people subscribe, but then they don't actually watch the content. Watch time's really bad, the click rate's really bad, and the channel's just screwed from the very get-go. So unless you have an IShowSpeed type community that will literally watch you stand in a corner and scream at a wall, unless you kind of have that audience, you have an audience that's set on one thing, you're doomed in that sense. So, yeah, that's where we're at with it all.
TNX you for 1,000 amazing live
Thank you so
streams.
much.
Everyone's stream always a blast and much fun.
Thank you.
TNX you very, very much less than 3.
Thank you so much for your support. Could not have done this whole way without all of you guys. I appreciate you very much. Like I say, we see where we go. Who knows? But 1,000 streams, special milestone, and like I say, we ain't gonna ever get to 2,000. So it's a pretty awesome achievement, 1,000 streams. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it all. As a whole with the Spud channel, I just think you have to commit to something. You have to be set on something. And at this moment in time, it's just not here because we're waiting on it. And that, I keep saying it's that GTA 6. But I am really tired of waiting now. Like, I just wish this game would get here, you know? But it's I feel like we're still over a year out. We still might be nearly a year and a half away from GTA 6. I just have a feeling it's coming really late. So it's just too long to wait, man. I can't just keep waiting. I feel like I've been waiting my whole life, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I've been waiting my whole life. I can't wait no more. So I don't know. Right. We're going to go back to the other area. We do have actually really not as many points as I thought. Maybe we don't. We do another round here. Yeah, we'll do another one. Bang! Alright, there we go. Get your bollocks out. That'll get the views. I'll get the views. Violet with a 1444. Let's get Smokin Strawbs in this chat.
Little strawberry, would you let me smoke you?
Little strawberry. We need to get a points gun here.
Would you let me smoke you? I want to feel you in my lungs every night when the sun is up. Oh, little strawberry, would you let me smoke you?
Let's go. Let's go. 1,000 streams. Shout outs to Violet. Thank you for the love and the support. Shout outs to anybody that got a Smokin Strawbs into the chat. We got Rovo and Violet herself. Them Smokin Strawbs are slow now. We gotta wake them up out here. I don't know how we wake them up. This is the reason. This is the problem. We can't wake them up. And I've woken up the round. I'm pretty sure that's gonna end it, isn't it? No. I actually really do need a points gun. I think there was one back here too. I think I get rid of the bulldog just because we need points. We've got to think about that challenge as well. I'm trying to get perks and then go for it. I don't know if there's a limit, but I feel like there better not be one. I'll just say it like that. Let's get it. BO6 will die eventually because of the way they don't. Yeah, I mean, the honest to God thing for me with it, it's like I've seen nothing but honestly people being pretty negative about it, and it just doesn't. I can't put my life on something now anymore that it just feels so dead, you know, or that like people talk about it like it's done. That's the problem. So at this moment, I just don't see it. We played the beta, the game was crashing once again. A lot of people reporting that people already hacking the game as well. It feels very similar, and sadly, after what looked promising to what Cold War was, I'm expecting the game to crash when it comes out. And to be quite honest with everybody, I don't feel that we would grow anyway anymore. There's something wrong with this channel. I've never been more sure of anything. Like, this channel's blacklisted, man. It will not get on the searches, even if BO6 drops and it's a popper. No one will even know we're live outside of the people we have here. You're not gonna have people search up BO6 zombies and find me, you know? It just doesn't do anything anymore to promote this channel. This channel's done. So I struggle to see where we can go. I really do. It's a fresh start or bust for me, but you can understand that after doing this for this as long as I have, you know, putting like so many years into YouTube, it really destroys me to think that like I got to start again. It's kind of sad. Considering like everybody else is working up, I feel like I'm working down, but I don't know. All right. We will continue to move through these rounds. But I don't know, man. Like I say, I thought BO6 looked okay at first. And then I started to read what people were saying. I saw, like I say, the crashes and stuff. You just put 2 and 2 together and it's like, it's just, I don't know. It doesn't seem so great now. Sadly. But we'll see. Who knows? 312R's dono. Got the 312 one. We haven't seen 312R in ages, man. That's the thing. You see this on these streams all the time. But again, I put it on. I think they're not getting notified. Because people just come out and they say, I didn't even know you were live. And it seems to be this regular, you know, thing now that people say they didn't know we were streaming. Alright. I know I said I was going to do one more round and I was going to hold a zombie, but it's going through my head that we may just be able to get everything we possibly could ever need if we do one more round. Because I'm looking at points. We already have 10. Push it to like 15. I think we'd be in a good spot. So we'll try and do it. But we'll see. We will see. Who's my favorite boxer? Probably Anthony Joshua. Because when I was kind of like... So I always liked boxing. From a young age, I watched a TV show called The Contender, which had like Sylvester Stallone and Sugar Ray Leonard. They hosted it. So I always was like into boxing. My family's always been into boxing. But I kind of like stopped watching it for about... I'm gonna say like a good like 6-7 years I didn't watch it. And then one day I saw Anthony Joshua was fighting. And I didn't really know who he was. But one person I knew was like, oh, he's good, that fella. He's like, he won a gold medal at the Olympics. And it was one Saturday night. I just thought, screw it, I'll put it on. And I watched the fight. It was like a really early fight. It was, I don't know, like 5 fights, 6 fights at this point. So yeah, he fought. I watched it. I saw everybody getting behind it. I was like, man, I missed this sport. So then I just kept watching every fight. And I've watched every single fight ever since that of his. And just been super, super into boxing. For like the last, man, I don't even know how long now. Probably about like 12 years or some shit. Like everything. I know everything with the boxing. I know absolutely all the fighters. I know everything. Okay. Right. I think that is the perfect point for us to try to go to this box. We need to go grab that other perk as well. That's one thing we got to do. Right, if things go well here, I'm going to try this maze challenge. We just don't know what to expect. And that does scare me a lot. I'm going to take a wild guess. Wait a second. We need to try to get the shield. Oh, yeah. Hold on. That's big. I don't want to go into this challenge and find out it's like some crazy stuff with every boss in zombies. You just don't know what to expect with these maps. The last thing I want to do is that and then get absolutely destroyed here. We don't have a Pack-a-Punch gun, but my theory is that with this map, in order to get a Pack-a-Punch weapon, you're going to have to go and do these challenges. Or do something with these switches. That's the other scenario. Holy shit. But we'll see. Okay. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I think we go and... I know we should get the shield. I just really want to do this, to be honest with you. Oh, we should get the shield, man. It's one of those things that if I die, I'll be like, you dumbass. Because it really could be that they start hitting me from the back. Like, you don't know with these maps, man. You might start getting those, like, flying things that start shooting like... Yeah, I should try to figure out the shield part. It's one, I'm pretty sure. Let me just go back through here and confirm this. I'm, like, 99% sure it's one piece that we need to find. But we'll see. Alright, are we live? Hello! The chat has got super slow. I see nothing. Are we here? Hello, I don't know. I have no clue. We are live. I still see it. There we go. Yeah, we need one part. For all we know, it ain't even here, bro. It might be back in the other bit. I feel like it is here, though. Wait, what is this? Whoa, what the hell, bro? Oh my god, I found the Pack-a-Punch. Okay, I take it back. What is this, by the way? Oh, that's a good perk. We need to get that. Bro, this map is pretty mad. I ain't gonna lie. This is a really cool map. What area, by the way, this is? Is there a piece right now for the shield in this area? I feel like if I made this map, I would definitely stick the part in this area just because of the fact that it would be cool to have a part in here and then I've had a part in that bit and then a part in the original starting area. It would make sense to have a part for sure. We do have the PhD slider right now. I go back to back. This I'll tell you something, right? This really is actually a maze when you think about it. So we have a rogue piece for the shield somewhere right now on the map, and I for some reason just think it's in here. And the only reason I think that is because I checked the other areas and it wasn't standing out, and we did find a piece in both areas, and this is the third area we have been to. It just makes me think it's here, but maybe it isn't. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's one of those things that makes you think that it is, but it isn't actually here. It's definitely possible that it ain't here. Sadly, we can't pack right now, but I think that I'm gonna say that it isn't here, but I don't know. I feel like I'm at a sort of like an 80%. Yeah, I feel 80% convinced that it ain't here. I'm going back. What GPU have I got? Like an RTX 2070 Super, I want to say. I think so. Now, those PC specs in the description are old. I think they're old. They're like my old PC. Okay, man. Wherever this thing is, we need it. Right, I'm going to end another round. I need points right now to go pack anyway. We did well on the perks, though. We have a lot now. Is this really your 1000th zombie stream? Yeah. This is the 1000th one. This is it. Crazy milestone. I've been saying this whole time. It's as good as milestones are gonna get in terms of the amount of streams. It's like if 1 million subscribers was a amount of streams, you would have to say it would be that 1000 streams, you know? Like, I think this is the all-out milestone. The only way you'd be able to say it would be more would be if you'd somehow made it to like 10,000 streams, but obviously that is going to be impossible with zombies content. I think 2,000's impossible. I think 1,500's impossible. I think this is the pinnacle of milestones for these streams. So it's a little bit of a celebration for that fact today, and a cool map to go with it as well, which is nice. Actually, like, really surprisingly good map. Like, a breath of fresh air, I will say, this one. A very different Nuketown vibe, but a very cool one with the futuristic feel, and obviously combining the multiplayer version of this as a zombies map is something I've wanted to see for a long time. More maps on, and we don't ever get them for some reason, but we do today. Let's go! I'm upgrading to a 7800 XT. I don't even know what that is at this point, to be honest, dude. I don't even know. I am Chase. Yeah, I am. I'll tell you how I know, because O Custom told me that the same thing has started to happen to his channel too. He says that when he goes live, people are telling him that he's, you know, they don't even know he's live, and they're saying the notifications are bugged out. So I tested it out. I subscribed to this anime girl that I was telling you guys about that was doing some zombies and getting like growth. And every single time she goes live, it always notifies me. When I go live, I have my alt account. Like today, for example, did I get a notification? I did not get a notification that I was going live. So it's even doing it for me on my like second channel. It's like I'm testing things out on. Some days it notifies, other days it doesn't. And I have all notifications turned on, as I know a lot of people out here will always say. But I tell you now, no notifications for that anime girl. Just press subscribe. Every time she goes live, you get the notification. Every time. So yeah, I know that there's like a thing. You know, it's like it's not a trending channel no more. So they're like, right, fuck this channel. It's pretty bad when you think about it. You know, it's pretty bad that YouTube is like this, considering people's whole lives are set on this shit. You know, trust me, I lose a lot of sleep over this. I go to bed, I toss and turn at night. I think to myself, fuck me. You know, I put my life on a website that flick a switch and you're out. It's pretty messed up. That's life. You know, life is a bitch. Okay. I've got to find this shield part, man. This is actually ridiculous. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. That was by far the hardest shield part I have ever tried to find. But we have it. And we can now build it. And we also have enough points to be able to go through, grab ourselves the Pack-a-Punch on one of these guns. And then also on top of that, we will be able to grab Fighter's Fizz, which is going to be pretty useful too. We're good. Casho, my god. Kashi Wazaki is out here. A legend of the streams. Let's go. To be fair, it doesn't come up for me, and I've got the balance. Yep. There it is. That's exactly my point. Big shout out to Brad. Hope you're well, my friend. Alright, let's go. Alright, here we go. Play some transit. Well, we will see. We will see. I wanted to do it the last stream, but we couldn't even get on Steam. Which, well, as everybody knows. All right, let's go test this maze thing out. This might be brutal right now. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't even know right now. Doing RS stuff, be lurking. Yeah, no, all good, all good. Yeah. I've been better, Brad. I'm not gonna sit out here and lie, but you know, I'm alright. I'm alright. But yeah, hope you're well, man. Alright, let's try this. See what we're doing. What the fuck? I don't like this, bro. I really don't like this. This feels really scuffed right now. Oh, God. I'm waiting for a jump scare, bro. I don't want a jump scare right now. Yeah, 100%, Brad. 100%, bro. We keep saying it, we just can't ever get on at the same time. I fell asleep the last time, bro. It was like 3 AM or some shit. I think I waited for a bit, and then you did message because I saw it the next day, but I fell asleep. We do stay up on these stupid schedules, but I don't know. There's always a pushing limit where I do like just pass out. All right, where am I heading here, dude? Like, what is going on here? I'm so waiting on a jump scare. Like an old school RuneScape side quest right now. Only difference for that game is you can zoom out. I wish I could bloody zoom out, have a look down from the top. Have I just gone all the way back to the beginning, or am I tripping? I don't think that's the end. No, we've been done by the maze, man. We've gone all the way back to the start. How? All right, we've got to do this right. All right, let's keep going. Okay. Alright, this is where we got lost. So I think we went down there, but this time I'm gonna try to go down here. That's promising. I haven't seen no flag. That's gotta be it. It's not even a flag, it's just an arrow. That's gotta be it though. Yes, this has gotta be it. We're good. What the fuck? Okay, it's not this way. Where did I come from? I came from here, right? Oh no, I'm getting fully lost now, guys. Oh, this is really annoying, bro. Oh, this is really annoying. Oh, this is so bad. I'm fully lost. I don't even know where the arrows were now. Oh, where was the arrows? Wait, let me just confirm the arrows was back here. Oh, I'm so fucking lost. I think I'm going backwards. I think I need to go this way. Yeah, here we go. That better not be... Nah, that has to be it. That has to be it, dude. Yes. What the fuck? What? I thought that was it. What is this? Oh my god, it's BRP. What the f... I think we're good. Drinks down. Bartender looks at me funny. He likes you. He likes you a lot. What's going on? Oh my god, this BRP. Alright, is that done, yeah? There we go. One down. One down. Alright, on to the next one. Oh yeah, we need... Wait. Ah, we don't have the points. Alright. What the fuck is... What just happened? What was that? What was that shit? That was the buggiest thing. Dude, did anybody just see that? There was like some green shit. Was that my hand? Oh, it's my hand. Oh, that was weird. Alright, we're back. Boom, boom. Maximo! Hey, it's not letting you gift? What, it's not letting you gift members? Ha! That doesn't surprise me, man. This is like YouTube in a nutshell right now. Like, everything is broken. Everything is scuffed. Everything is bust. That's a shame on our 1000th stream. I won't lie. That is a shame. Either way, it's the thought that counts. I appreciate you nonetheless, Cole. Thank you for all the love, brother. Alright. I guess I will try to do the next challenge, soon. I think we'll go try and take a box hit, maybe a pack. There's a few pokes to grab too. It's just not loading. Maybe down. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. As I said, there always is some sort of problem with this. I've just grown used to it now. Nothing ever seems to work right. It's annoying, but what can you do, you know? Am I leaving YouTube? I honestly have no idea, man. It's very hard when you can't get growth. I feel like I'm mentally suffering in the sort of stress of all of this because I've put a lot of thought into ways to grow this. In terms of streams we even did like a massive stream streak, what, like a month ago. We streamed for 20 straight days. And, you know, there was a message that was left to me at the end of last stream, and he said, it was Maxwell Funk was saying, you need to get grinding again, man, and all this stuff. But the truth is that if we're not getting any growth when you put 20 days of straight grind, you know, you're doing BO6 preparation streams, you're talking BO6, and all you do every time is lose subscribers, and you've been doing that for 4 straight years. You know, it tells me that this is not going to last, and that if you keep going for now, eventually you're gonna have to quit. You're gonna have to go do something else. And I ain't gonna tell you guys a lie, it scares the fucking life out of me. I've been looking at some of these jobs and these things, and fuck, man, I think I was living in a blinded world because I thought that it was a hell of a lot better, job-wise, you know, than it is. And I've been actually quite shocked by what I've seen. You know, I feel like once you go into some of the jobs, you know, in this day and age, once you kind of go into that, and we're not just talking about like working at McDonald's or something like that before people think that's what I'm saying, but like actual jobs you even get careers for. Once you're in that, the way it is, I feel like you're stuck for forever. wouldn't have time to even pursue another YouTube thing. You know, that it's a very scary thing to me to think that I'm an old man. I look back and we didn't do it with YouTube, but I'm struggling to see where we go. I really am. We're waiting on GTA 6. We still have no idea when it's coming. I'm just sat around waiting all the time, and you know, I don't feel like I can like stream consistent. You know, can't do any of this properly. It's very, really frustrating when you feel like you're just wasting your life waiting, you know? I'm sick and tired of fucking waiting, man. Like, if GTA 6 was going to be here tomorrow, I'd be like, all right, let's do it. But this waiting thing is killing me. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I really don't know. All I'm going to keep saying is every time we're here, we're still here. But I am suffering mentally with this. I'm just being honest. Like, it's toss turn every night. And I feel like I'm living a hell right now. You know, it's like the only thing, in all honesty, and again, I'll be real with people out here, the only thing that makes me feel like a human is when I have a drink. And that is not healthy. But that's truly how I feel with this. Because it's eating at me. Okay, right, I'm gonna go back for the box I said I would right now. It is working with the gifted members now. Let's go. It is working. Cole Bentley has gifted 5. We good. Grab a GoPro, go on a holiday. It's a debate. I did not mean to go back there. It is a debate, something else, something like that, you know. Wait, it's telling me to do the maze challenge again. Wait, we didn't beat the maze challenge right there? Oh, shit. Take that. We didn't beat the maze challenge? How? You're telling me that I failed the maze challenge? I thought we succeeded. The only negatives that I feel with that, Brad, is that with the vlogging stuff, it's a very... You have to always be traveling, you know? And while I like the idea of it to some degree, I don't know about liking the idea of doing it forever. Like, permanently, you've always got to travel for content. You know, I feel like there is a negative with that kind of content. That does concern me. I don't know. I do think I could do well with it. I do think it'd be a bit of fun. I just question if it's the thing. But I don't know. If I do travel, though, for sure, I will make some videos. We have talked about this. That is kind of like a thing in the back of my mind still. To obviously do a bit of traveling. And I did say I would do it after BO6. I still feel like that kind of be the time to go anyway. But I just don't know with BO6 right now. You know, I'll say it like this. It's still slightly open for me, BO6. But I wanted to see more. And I'm not seeing enough. That's how I feel about it. I don't know, though. Right. I think we got to do this again, which is really weird to me because I thought we did it. But apparently we didn't do it because it's telling me we need to do it again. So I'm not sure. Maybe it was like a timer and we didn't actually get there, but I thought we did. We'll see. Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you so much, Cole, for the gifted members. Shouts to everybody that got one. Seriously. I'm glad that it worked in the end. It was always a worry when you hear that things aren't working on the stream that are, you know, big parts of the stream. Getting the chat moving, giving people access to emotes, things like that. I know there hasn't been, in recent times, that many streams. So some people's memberships have expired. It obviously hasn't given people... full usage of all the emotes, but there has been a couple moments today. We did have some Ponkies. There was the Legends Live Forever right at the beginning. There was also the Let It Play. We can't forget that. There are definitely some good usage for emojis today. And I will say it now to anybody in chat, if there is any more reasons to use emojis out here today, if you are somebody who just got one, use it. And we've come back and...
I'm nervous because I have to face a judge to reappeal and get my old job back. BTW waiting for BO6 is better than COVID.
I'll be back to Nathan with 12. Let's get Ponkies again. Now you get a chance. Back to back. Give me the back to back. I go back to back. Let's go.
Spud, you have brought so much happiness to people.
I appreciate it, bro.
That and appreciate it.
I do.
Some people
I do.
live their whole lives and make no difference.
I know. I know.
That's not you. You're different. Thank you.
I know. We done this a long time. We really have. I just wish things were a bit different, guys. In another world, this would have been so perfect, but I'm so isolated running this channel. I'm too isolated, you know. If I was out of here right now, I'm gonna be honest, like 100%. If I was out of here, I definitely I definitely need to get back into the dating scene as well. It's been like, fuck. I think it's been like a year and a half now. Feels like it's been like 5 years or some shit, but it's been a year and a half. Like, it's just so much isolation, bro. Like, I'm just living in isolation because I'm waiting, you know? And it's like, that's the thing that's doing me. And again, I haven't got enough to be able to, like, move out of here properly or do it properly, you know what I mean? Like, not to do it properly the way you have to do YouTube. You know, I need to be in a house that's detached. It's very hard to do that here in the UK. There's just a lot of things that I need to do this perfectly, and I don't have them, and it makes it really fucking hard. So that's the problem. If I had certain things, we would be fine right now, you know? If I was having a life outside of this and not just sort of lying around waiting, you know, it would be different. But I'm not exaggerating. My life consists of me just waiting. And I can't keep waiting. I'm 28 now, you know? I can't wait forever. That's the problem. But I also don't know where the fuck I'm going. I have no idea, man. I really don't. You can understand what some of the things I've been saying. I feel like I'm running around in a fucking... I don't even know. Like a lost world. Like I'm living a lost world. Dude, what is going on here? Because this is what it did the last time. I thought we had it, and then it just made me do it again. Have we done that? Because that's the exact same spot the last time that happened in. Or is that like you're not even supposed to go through that area? I am so confused. I don't know if we've done this or not. But I feel like we haven't done it because it let me TP again. Very weird, man. I am very confused. We're going to hit the box again. I don't even know right now. Right, coming back over to Chase. I'm nervous because I have to face a judge to reappeal and get my old job back, by the way. Waiting for BO6 is better than COVID. Do you know what? I don't know if it is. I'll tell you why. Because COVID, I was forced to wait. BO6, I feel like I'm forced to wait, but I shouldn't be forced to wait. But I was helpless in COVID. I was just stuck, you know what I mean? But now it's like I shouldn't be stuck, but I feel like I'm stuck. And really deep down, it's not BO6 that I'm even waiting for. It's GTA 6. And then that's where it becomes worse because GTA 6 is far. Right. I feel like I should try this, but I'm not sure. I'm actually gonna pack this. I have 5k. This could be a beast pack. It's one of them guns that you just don't know. If you get a load of ammo on this thing, it could be a monster. Okay, the ammo's not bad. When I went in there and I packed this I would have took this. I would have packed it before if I'd known I had this much. This could be very useful. Right, I'm gonna do another round. We'll see where we get to. We're getting old, I know. It's not insta-kill though. Ooh yeah. Down.
Question mark, yeah, try 11 years being single?
I get it, like I say, but, you know, these are certain things, isn't it? You gotta put yourself out there. Like, I'm gonna say this truth to chat. I don't even know the last time that I even tried. Like, it's been like, I know when it was a year and a half. But, like, it's to the point where I wouldn't even bother trying right now. Because I know there's no point, because I'm not living a life where I can really even do anything. Because I'm waiting, you know what I mean? I need to move out, get out of here to do that. It's just, there's a lot of shit you sacrifice. That's what I mean. People sometimes they say about YouTube, like, fuck you, this ain't no real job. It's like, some people don't really know how much sacrifice you actually put in for this. You know, right now, like, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. It's more than people give it credit for, I say it like that, with a lot of things in life, but I'm talking my own personal thing with this channel and everything. You know, it's a lot. But it's like, do you just sack it? And do you just go do whatever in life? Or do you hold out? I don't know. If I'd seen a sign, I would have. I don't know. Nathan with a 1250. Back to back. Give me the back to back. I'll go back to back. Let's go.
Last dono of the night. Thanks, Spud, for the vibes. Have a good night.
Thank you for all the love and support. You've been honestly on it like crazy this whole entire stream. Thank you so much, Nathan. Thank you for everything, brother. Thank you so much. Seriously. Get a heart into this chat right now. He's done the Ponkies. That's like 3 or 4 Ponkies. I think it's 3. crazy. All right, we're gonna go check this challenge again in a minute. I have no idea if I'm not supposed to go through that like part of the maze or what is going on. I really don't know. All right, we'll see this. Made it home. What are we doing tonight? We are on Nuketown. I don't know the exact date. Whatever the date is that this map originally came out in, the multiplayer one, but zombies. This is a very cool map. Very unique, different to the norm with these zombies maps. Something that I've wanted to see for a long time is more of these ones that take a multiplayer map, a daytime map of one that was originally a dark map, and you know, bring it kind of a new feel. And I don't know why we haven't seen more like this, in all honesty, but we certainly haven't. I go back to back. Nice to see you looking well. Am I looking well? I feel like I ain't. I don't know. Maybe I am. All right, let's keep going. Bum 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 bum. I go back to back. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Right. Let's check this again. For some reason, I don't think that maze is completing, but I still really have no idea as to what it exactly is. Yeah, so weird. Okay. This is really, really strange. Because we followed the arrows, and the arrows led us to that point. And it's every time we go through that certain point, it's just took me back, making me think, okay, we did it. And then it's saying we didn't do it, which is so weird. I'm still really confused. Maybe didn't follow us? You reckon don't follow them? Yeah, it seems weird, man. Like, that's the other thing, is we followed the arrows as well. It's very valid. You would think that it would be like follow the arrows, wouldn't you? That's what you think. Yeah, see, look. So this is the other way. Let's just have a look. You think that it's something to do with not following the arrows? Let's see where this goes. Well, it's certainly going somewhere. No way, bro. I guess you do have to follow the arrows then, because it's led us to absolutely nowhere. I love the Nuketown multiplayer map. Yeah, no, it's good. It's like I say, it's kind of surprising we haven't seen more maps from the multiplayer stuff in the zombies. I really wonder as to why that is. Okay, now I am officially confused. So, again, I would have thought that you would follow the arrows. I thought that was the whole point, but as I say, we followed these arrows now 3 times. 2 times it has sent us back into the map, making me think I've completed it. And both times it's saying as if it's not being completed. So, very weird. I want to say that it was up here. A dead end. It can't be a timer either, because both times when we reached that point was when it sent us back. It was both times. Alright, so there's an arrow, look. So we come back here. Alright, this is where we're drawing a crossroad. So this one... Yeah, so look, there's the arrow then again. There's another arrow. And this is this door. And every time when I've gone through here, like, you guys tell me, man, like, there's no way that this... Look at... Can we look at this for 2 seconds? You come through here. There's an arrow that is pointing here. But every single time when I go through this door, it's done. Unless there's somewhere you have to go in, like, 2 milliseconds. But there's no way. Look, is it going to do it again? Okay, well, it's not doing any... No. I'm so confused at this point. Like, I am beyond confused. That is now 3 times that it's put us back. You would have thought both times that we'd done it, but we clearly haven't because it's not letting us do these other things. What a strange thing this is. That is so strange. So strange. Hold on, you got some ideas? Because I don't have any ideas right now. There's a specific way you have to go. You think that when you go through that bit, you can't go down that, like, side? You have to go another way? That's the only thing that's going through my head with it. It's like, once you go down there, if you don't pick the right way, it teleports you back like that. But if you go the right way, you beat it. But weirdly, I don't feel I've gone the same way every time. Unless there's 3 ways and you go 1. Maybe that could be something. What I'll do is I'll try and go back there again, and then I'll try and kind of like... I'll try and like see if there's anything that shows me like... let's just get back there real fast. I'll tell you something, it's still getting me the maze each time we go through, but we'll see. Jamie, what's going on, brother? Glad to see you recovered from the other stream. That wasn't that crazy of a stream, in all honesty. I remember going off the stream. I remember every single thing, actually, on the stream. I remember we were listening to all sorts of songs. We were listening to Moosh and Twist. We were listening to... What was the one guy we were listening to again? I forget the name, but I remember, because we were asked about it earlier today as well. The one guy. We spoke to Loot Links. We spoke to... Oh Custom. We spoke to Cloudy. I even spoke to Vinny. Oh my god, this VRP when the stream ended. After we turned the stream off, I spoke to him too. You get anxiety from this maze? No, it's annoying me. These kind of things, this is always what I said to people about Easter eggs. I'm not the biggest fan of these Easter eggs. When they go on these like tedious steps and things don't work and you're running around for ages and you just like, this is something that I don't hate it, but I don't love it. It gets a bit boring to me when it's, you know, something that should work like this. In my opinion, it should work. And whatever you do, it just keeps sort of not working. And you know, you just kind of feel like it's a bit weird that it isn't. It does get a little bit annoying for me. Okay. So, what I can tell you for a fact is that I went that way one time and it did that thing where it ended. We went that way and it ended. So, let's try going this way. That looks promising. That's giving me some hope right now. It better be. It bloody better be, dude. No way is this still going. There we go. Come on now. I think we have it. This has to be it. If this isn't it, I'm done, dude. Don't you dare fuck me right now. I'll cry. Oh my god. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Imagine it just did that little thing and put me back. How dumb would that be? This has to be it. There's no way. No way, dude. I'm doing like double checks right now. I don't even care. Oh, I'm so scared it's gonna do. Oh my god, I thought it was doing it. I'm not seeing any symbols. I'm going back before it could potentially screw it. I need to see symbols right now. Show me symbols. Oh my god, this VRP with a 25 Norwegian kroner. Derek Pope. That was the song. Hotel, yeah. There it is. That's it. That's got to be it. That has to be it complete. If that ain't it complete, then I don't want to know about it no more. We'll end the round. We'll find out. Yeah, so basically the way that maze worked, and I have to confirm that we did complete it, but that must be a completion. So you go through the first phase of it, you pass the first step, and then from that first step, if you don't go the right exact way, then it resets you completely to the beginning all over again, and you have to go another round. Now, obviously, you don't usually see something like that, so that was a really strange way of doing a maze. It's different, certainly, to any I've done before. So yeah, I can obviously see exactly as to why that's confused me, and confused all of us. However, we'll see very shortly now if we actually made it through that. I'm hopeful. If you guys do want to drop a like on this stream for the 1,000th stream, this is a pretty crazy milestone today. I would have loved to set a goal of 1,000 likes, but obviously that's going to be impossible. So drop a like, we'll get as many as we can. I have no idea where we're at. Somebody wants to let me know, please do. Obviously supporting every which way on these streams. Every which way, I really mean this. Likes, obviously members, the donos, the amount of people here, being active in chat. Every single thing is everything for this stream right now in terms of where we are, where we're going. Right, we're gonna end the round so we can check this. We're at 170. There we go. How did I get Steam working in the end? No, when I loaded the PC up today, Jamie, it still did the same thing, bro. And I had to completely uninstall Steam. I had to then reinstall it, and I've lost every single game that I had installed. I've only got BO3 now. I'm gonna have to reinstall about 50 games. Like, it's an absolute joke. I don't know what happened to it. I tried everything. I tried to, like, update my graphics drivers. I tried to run it as admin again. I tried to go into command prompt or whatever, control panel, close it down, reload it. It was still doing the same thing. I don't know what happened. But yeah, reinstalled it and it worked. Happened to you before? Yeah, it was the weirdest thing. It's never happened before to me, but it just happened and it was done. Out of nowhere. Oh, boom! Alright, I don't want to end this round. I want to hold one so we can check if we can do another challenge. There are two more. I don't even want to know what's next on this the challenges after the maze. Yeah, I didn't think about that. That's a good point, Galaxy. I had some games that I may have lost some progression on now as well. When you say it like that, you make me think. Yeah, that's really dumb, isn't it? That is frustrating. Who knows? Maybe it was, Jamie. Maybe it was at this point. Maybe it's another exploit on COD Zombies where they can fuck your Steam up or something. I wouldn't be shocked. Okay, wait. Teleport to the... Oh, God. This is a new one. This says survival challenge. That sounds scary. Should we get another gun? Should we try... Let's try get another gun, or at least do like a repack or something first. Alright, we have the high tech, dude. Wait, I didn't grab this Vigor Rush, did I? Let's grab that right now. 182, let's go. Repack at least? Yeah, no, I will. I'm gonna hit the box again. There was one perk that we didn't grab. I'm trying to think right now. I'm trying to, like, which perk was it? There was definitely one, though. PhD flopper! Yeah, I think everybody's was fine. It was just me. It was just me. That was a disaster. When you come on a stream and you, like, plan out what you're gonna do, and then you can't even do the stream that you plan out when you haven't even streamed, like, for like a week or whatever it was, a week and a half. That honestly was heartbreaking to me the other night. So we tried to make that stream as best as we possibly can by just listening and jamming out to music, because I didn't see what else we could possibly do. And again, for right reason, like, it would have been impossible to solve that on the stream, you know? Like, if I had to reinstall Steam and then reinstall my games and stuff, like, on stream, that would be a disaster. So, yeah, that was just really unfortunate that that happened, but I will always do a check now on Steam, I guess, before I start a stream to see if that's an issue, and if it is, I'll make sure I fix it before I start the streams, or whatever that is I do, because that was very weird. We do have the Galil. Was kind of chill though. I didn't mind that stream. The problem is I feel the viewers out here just want zombies. So when you don't do zombies, you immediately get like a lot of shit, you know. Right, I really don't know in terms of weapons here. On one hand, I think I'm good. On the other hand, I just don't know. You don't know what this challenge could be. For all we know, this could be an absolutely ridiculous challenge with 1,000 bosses and we could get destroyed because we don't have enough. Or a powerful enough gun. I did have the ray gun Mark III. I just wasn't sure again. I know it's made invisible zombies on maps before, and the last thing I wanted to do was get an invisible zombie. I think that would really break me. Got the IMR. There's nothing left to say. If I was you, then I would stay 1,000 miles away. 1,000 miles away. Probably should get a new shield. Yeah, that's a good show, actually. Let's break this one. Alright, I'll give this another couple hits. It seems like this box is never going to get a teddy. Watch it get a teddy right now. This is like classic zombies right here. You say this and what is happening with this box, man? Doesn't want to let you hit it for anything. I've noticed it. It's been so weird. Watch it. Oh, you just don't know. Like, that may be a beast. It may be a beast, or it may be really bad. I can't. I don't know. I don't know how it would damage as well. There could be like bosses that only damage through headshots. If we just have 2 rocket launchers, it could be our undoing. I don't think we could do it. Again, like, I'm gonna try that. Oh, shit. Now I'm not sure about it. Now I'm not sure about it. I'm gonna try it. This really could backfire. I'm not convinced. I was convinced when I saw them in the box that these things were good. Now I'm really not convinced at all. I feel that we may have screwed ourselves with these. I really do. We're gonna test it out. If worst case scenario, I'll have to hit the box again. And ways about up bounds. There's lots of items out there. Yeah. I don't know. It's scary to go into survival challenge, like, what we just don't know what this is going to be with a gun that we don't even know what it's going to be like. That scares me very much. I tell you what we do. We will hit this 3 times. If the 3 hits are nothing that stand out, like a ray gun Mark II, that would stand out. If there's nothing that stands out, we'll go with this. I just don't know, man. I feel like it could be okay, but you might shoot it and it does nothing. Who the fuck knows? Box's Rufus. Yeah, it's not doing me well, is it? Oh, standard ray gun. Nah. Again, Mark II, I probably would have took. Standard ray gun, I'm not gonna. Can't see it being better than the. Oh my god, didn't mean to do that. Can't see it being better than this. Oh, but I could see that being better. Oh, that's us. This gun's usually really good. Oh, no, I'm not doing it. I just thought I couldn't even repipe. God, well, this could be anything could happen here, chat. There's a max ammo for 3k. Holy shit, this doesn't look good. All right, it's an insta-kill. That's a good start. Holy f... I grabbed a new shield, yeah. All right, there we go. All right, I think this is the safest of them all. Just gonna rock it for now. We do have the option for max ammo. All right, what do? Do you take a max? You probably do, don't you? Oh my god. Tell you what, one thing this map needs is Widow's Wine. I just thought about that. There's been no Widow's Wine this whole time. Oh, that was the end. Nah, they're still coming, bro. That shield is getting low as well. Fucking hell, they're not playing here, bro. There's so many. Oh, that shield is going. How the heck? How many is there? This is crazy. Maybe I don't even bother killing them. Maybe I just run. I don't even know right now. I'm aware that that shield is about a hit away. Leg Griffin chat, what's up, bro? Alright, there we go. Bang. Alright, that's done. I definitely think that was a dangerous challenge with the setup that we had, but we got through it. Alright, let's grab another fresh shield right now. Alright, I don't know. For some reason, I feel like there was going to be 3 challenges because I saw 3 of the red circles, but all the challenges are going off the 1 circle, so who knows? Maybe there is more than 1. 2? What am I saying? 1 more to go. Damn. This had a few more hits in it than I thought. There we go. Two down. Who knows what the next one will be? If there's got to be a next one, right? There's definitely going to be 3. The question is there going to be 4? Is there going to be 5? I reckon there's 3, but I'm only saying that because there was 3 red circles. That's the only reasoning behind that. We will have to end the round to check the next one. We'll do that right now. Bang! Let's go. Oh shit. Go to boss fight. All right. Hold up. We're gonna get through this round. We're gonna try and get a better gun here because I don't know if this has got it in it. This current setup. We don't know what to expect from the boss fight. There is no Widow's Wine. I'm gonna try and get, like, even if I get that Mark II, I feel like it'll be better. All right, let's hope. Let's hope, let's pray. Gonna say that. All right. No, I didn't want that to end. RIP. I have to do it, Ghosty. What's going on? We'll have to do it now. Arnie's Mark II. Anything. Stop giving me this garbage, man. All right, it's a dog round. Come on, give me something good. The hell is this shit, man? If we keep getting guns like this, I don't know where the hell we're gonna be going. This is terrible. This is bloody awful. What are these weapons right now? How am I supposed to do a boss fight like this? What is going on here? We can't even get Arnie's. Like, Arnie's would be huge right now. Oh my god, bro. This is not even right. Good lord. Yeah, this ain't good, chat. This ain't good at all. All right, we need to hold zombies. Vector on the wall. I just don't think it's good enough. I think we need something a bit, you know, a bit stronger. We need something that's gonna really carry a punch. The only thing that I can think is the Rhaegar Mark II from what I've seen, and obviously the Arnie's would be nice because they'd be able to get things away from us. But yeah, I don't know, man. This is nuts. It won't give us a thing. It's like we're going around in a circle with this shit. We just keep getting the same bullshit every single fucking time. We can't get anything. Oh, don't end the round. Watch it do it. I bet you it does it, dude. Bet you it does it. I'm waiting to see it. It's gonna end the fucking round. Just wait for it. I knew it. I knew it. Come on. What is happening here, bro? Arnie's! Thank the heavens, that's one. Might as well start using them right now. Oh god. This is what happens when they throw and they get stuck in the air. It's done it again, I don't believe it. That was such a waste. We could have literally just been throwing the next one right now. Oh, dude. Bro, what is actually going on here? You know what? I got a feeling this might be good. We've always been fast with the shooting, so maybe just maybe this can actually be a good one for us to try. Just try it. All right, let's go. I have no idea. This could be the biggest mistake of my life. This could be really, really bad right now to take this to a boss fight, but we're doing it. I will get my shield sorted though first. That's the one thing I want to do. Instead of next 1,000 streams, that might be a task. Spanny Wanny! Haven't seen you for a bit. What's good, brother? Hope you are well. Alright. Moment of truth. This can be such a mistake, isn't it? I do need to go repack it again though. I just realized Thunderwall, I think I'm gonna look for fireworks because against these bosses, this gun's already probably a mistake, so this is such a mistake, isn't it? What am I doing, bro? This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be so bad. I want to get fireworks. I think I made a mistake here. I'll tell you what we do. We're going to do that same thing we did the last time. We'll give it like 2 or 3 more hits just in case somehow it just drops something in. I have a really bad feeling that this gun's going to get me destroyed. Ah, dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Let's test it. Let's see how it looks. It doesn't seem terrible. One final box hit for Destiny. If this ain't it, we're going. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. Alright. It's been good. Good to catch up on a stream. Missed the last few. How have you been? Yeah, the last stream we tried to do, we had a big issue with Steam where it wouldn't even work. So we just kind of vibed. I didn't even see what the gun was. All over the place, to be honest with you, Spanny. So many things going on. I've said it a few times out here, but we're here, man. I hope you continue to have a good end to 2024. I can't even believe that it's coming up to 2025 right now. Like I was thinking about this earlier, man. It's so crazy to me. It's been 8 years of this channel. 8 years. Right, this feels to me like this is going to be something I regret. Oh, fuck me. It looks so bad as well. This looks bad. Oh my... What the actual fuck, bro? Holy shit. Holy shit. This is bad. I said it. I fucking said it. I said I'm gonna regret this with these weapons. I said it. Man, I can actually leave that area then. Okay. Right, get the Arnie down. I'm telling you, them Arnies are big. What is that? Oh, there's a Max over there. Oh, I've got an idea. He's got an idea, chat. You just keep cracking them. Keep cracking them down when you need a Max grab. Maybe this is genius right now. No, with a 79 pence. Good to see you, No. Man of many, many, many 79 pences is back and he's hitting them again. Thank you for your support. First donor for like 35 miniates. I appreciate it. I'm saying I appreciate it on a 1,000 zombie stream. Crazy milestone. Probably got to be up there with the craziest milestone we'll ever hit in terms of how many streams we do. We won't make 2,000. No chance. I think 1,500's a million miles away. So I think 1,000 goes down as like our... What the fuck? Goes down as our, like 1 million subscribers almost, you know? Fucking... What the fuck? I've never seen that thing do that. Alright, I've slightly screwed this. I didn't grab a max. This thing's really just... I'm telling you, I screwed it so bad with these guns. Where is the max? It's over here. Fuck, can't get there. What in the world is this thing right now? Dude. I don't have a clue how much health this thing has got. These things are an absolute joke, aren't they? Think that's it? Oh, not? No, he's still cracking away. No way. Like, I think it's doing damage to this guy, but I don't know. This is ridiculous. How many shots does one take? There it is. I don't even know what to say. We put so many shots into this thing and he just keeps coming. Oh my god, I've got him right now. No way. Please don't die. That's an absolute joke. What is happening? Please don't tell me there's more. I'm dead. We're fucking cooked. We needed better guns. We screwed it so bad. There's no way. There's no way, dude. Not with two of them. There's no way, bro. No perks. It's over. I thought that was the end of the fight. There's three of them. We're fucked. We're cooked. We're cooked. Damn. I knew it. I knew I should have just been more patient and hit the box and got something better. We pull this... What the fuck just happened? Is that a win? Did we win? Or did we just lose? Because I didn't get hit. What the hell just happened? I have absolutely no clue if we just won or lost. Seriously, no idea. But I definitely didn't get hit. That's what I do know. Well. No idea. Absolutely no idea whatsoever. That was very weird. We're back to this stage of the stream again where I have absolutely no idea of what to play next, because I don't think there is anything to play next, to be honest with you guys. We played everything. Every single map I played. It's actually insane. Look how many maps there is here. We've done them all. Crazy to me. I remember playing that one. We played that one. It goes into like a little skate shop. Mimikyu, the meme, Wipeout, Town Remaster. Like every map, chat. Every single map at this point we have played in this game. It's to the point where, like, what do you even say anymore? What do you even do anymore? I can't just keep replaying maps for the whole of my life, you know? This is zombies. That's the problem. Oof. I'll go for a 20-minute run around on Victus because it's quite cool. We'll do a 20-minute run around and then probably call the stream. That's what we will do. I think that's a good way to do this. So we'll finish it for our 1000th stream. We'll do a little 20-30 minute extension. Just play this for a little bit. SpongeBob. No. No. That SpongeBob map, if it's the one I'm thinking about, is really bad. Like, it's just super scuffed. This is cool though, this map. This map has like a really cool, just to explore and stuff. It'd be quite fun for 20-30 minutes. Well, damn, I can't believe we actually... I'm gonna call that a W. I think you have to take your W's when you get them. So I gotta say that was a W right there. But the fact that we made that through is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Am I watching the boxer tomorrow? I am, yes. Always, every time. Excited. Hopefully we get a good fight night. Good little fight night. Hopefully. Did I find the song? No, but I can try and figure out what it is now that I'm on the PC. That's a good point. Hold on. Here you go. When the party is over east of heaven. When the party is over east of heaven.
At this point, I'm just going to assume that all of us are completely on board with interdimensional time travel by this point. Are you trying to...
I still remember the first time I played this. It really shocked me. This is just crazy, this map. It really is wild.
Okay, no need to get testy. I think we all learned some valuable lessons about teamwork on our last adventure.
Fair enough, Brainbox. I didn't mean to snap at you. I'm just a little on edge because of, you know.
How mad is this map, chat? Seriously. How mad actually is this map? I remember when we played this for the first time, and I remember just how mind-blowing I was when I saw it. I couldn't believe it. I remember we did a 24-hour stream. We played this map on the 24-hour as well, which, wow. When I think back to that stream, my god. That 24-hour was absolutely fucked. But yeah, it's crazy what people did. It really is. Some of these really were insane. Let's keep going. Alright, I'm having a little... I can't remember exactly how the full flow of this map worked. I think you bought the perks when you maybe followed to the challenge or something. I want to say that you can, like, do, like, some crazy jump, but I'm not sure how. It's not letting me do it right now. I really thought you could, like... You could really jump on this map, or, like, you could move quite freely. I swear you could move quite freely on here. Not sure. You were there for the full 24 hours. It was absolutely crazy, bro. I can't even believe I made it like 24 hours. Or we made it technically like 23 and a half, right? Ah, that's how you do it. It's the days when I used to donate $200. I mean, there's been a lot of crazy times over the years with this channel, man, you know? There's been a lot of crazy times, but I feel that I was saying this earlier today, because of the fact that there's not as many people out here now, the pressure has become way too much, and it's I hate how it's like that now, you know? It's like some streams you come off the stream, and I think the last stream we did, I think we made £17, and I think we were on the stream for like 3 or 4 hours. When I like look at that, it's like, holy shit, we haven't streamed for 2 weeks, we made £17. It's like the pressure of it, you know? I hate when it's like that, because it takes the fun away. But that was the beauty back in the day when we had so many people. There was no pressure, the support was overwhelming. But when the timing is tough, you know, and that's when it gets harder. But again, obviously you could expect nothing more at this point, because we don't have as many people anymore, you know? It was like there were so many people, the trains just always remained. It's like if there wasn't a train going out here, it won't anything. Everybody always had to have a train going. But this is why I say I don't know how much further we'll go with these streams, because I just don't know where we can go as a whole, you know? I'm not sure. We'll see. Super straight with a 3.
About 1,000 streams.
1,000 streams.
I'm sad to see the state rank compared to how far you've come.
I know,
At
it's...
least in here.
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate it. It is what it is, you know what I mean? It's life. It's life. This is my test in life. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Not sure what the heck we're doing right now, but we're doing it. I really don't know how this works right now. I don't know about another rap. Oh, shit. I think I really screwed up here. I feel like I feel like I have. Maybe I'll be alright. Yeah, I don't know about another song, to be honest with you, dude, at this point. I'm really not sure. I think it was maybe the perfect end as the Legends All-Stars, you know what I mean? It was like, when I listened back to that earlier today when that was hit, I realized like that was right up there with as good as they ever were. Holy shit, man. Ooh, what the fuck is it going over here for? So proud you did 23 hours. No! Oh my god, I survived. Phew. That was not easy.
My sensors indicate the magic in the
all right, there we go.
around you has begun to move due to your actions.
The RPK.
And I will make sure it becomes our primary
Play Kino to Toten.
from whence you
Not today.
find the
We're gonna do this for a little bit tonight, and then that will be the end of the stream. Just because I think this is a fun one to play for a little bit. Right, oh shit. I didn't think this through. We need to go get Juggernog. We'll get some points and we'll go do it. Yeah, for some reason this map gives you really bad points, which is not good. Round 55, I'm gonna try that again. Never gonna try it again, bro. There's no point, dude. There's no point. You know? There's just no point. It doesn't mean anything anymore. There's no point sweating yourself into the grave for these challenges that people don't have the same appreciation for. You know, when we used to go crazy for it and it meant everything, and there was 3,000 viewers here to push me to make it a 50, it was all for it. But we done that. We lived those days. You know, I think for me to try and redo something like that now with 197 people, you know, it's just not enough. It would need more for something like that. That's where we're at with all of this as a whole, you know. There's just simply not enough support, you know. Sometimes a business goes under. I think the business is going under here, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe there'll be some miracle, but It's got to happen quick. It really has to. Because I don't see where we can go. Alright, I'm gonna have enough points right here. Let's go. Oh my god, this VRP! We made it after many years, nearly 8 years of streaming. An absolutely insane milestone that still, like I say, doesn't really feel like real almost. Like, how did we make it to 1,000 streams? That's a heck of a lot of zombies, man. That really is a heck of a lot of zombies when you think about it. No wonder I feel a bit burnt out on this game when I've done 1,000 fucking streams. Crazy. Thank you very much to Super Camper. Big shout out to Vinny. Shout outs to you both. Thank you for all your love, all your support. Everything always. I love you guys. Thank you. Let's go. Matthew in chat, what's up, bro? Happened to Smokin Strawbs? I think what's happened to Smokin Strawbs is what's happened to most things, man. They have died out. I think that's just unfortunately where we're at. We have to all just accept it. While some of us may not want it to be. Believe me, you know, I said something earlier today to somebody. I said if we could have it be even 25% of where it was when things were at the peak with this channel, I'd think that would be enough for me to be like motivated, you know? Like really motivated. And what I mean by that is if we had, let's just say, somewhere around 700 viewers, you know, if we were able to still grow slightly, you know, that's kind of what I would say would be a bare minimum for a continuation with zombies. But I just think it's, if it ain't gonna be now, it's gonna be a year from now, 6 months from now. It's how long do you let it keep going? You know what I mean? It hurts me, man. I wish we could get it going, because it's not really about zombies. It's about just the lack of energy quite often when we stream, and you feel like you're streaming for yourself or to yourself at times, you know. It's when you had it one time where it was, and then when you see that, it's, and you think how, you know, you've been doing it for so many years. It's I think it's just a sign. Sad, but shows you a lot, you know. Mule kicks. I guess I take that.
Well, what do we have here?
Yeah, no, I have Unk's universe. I have, bro. But you know, yeah. And here, a lot of people are happy streaming to 3 or 5 people. Bro, I'm not being funny, dude. I've been doing this shit since I was 12 years old. You know, I've been doing this a long time. YouTube as a whole. My whole life has been put on YouTube. If you think I would be okay with 3 to 5 viewers, after we just, like, the stream title is 1,000 streams. Like, you don't stream 1,000 streams. You don't run all these things to be happy with 3 or 5 viewers. I mean, that's like me having a store that I open and we have 3 or 5 customers each day, but you know, it's not feasible. Do you know what I mean? Like, you would say that, but you haven't done 1,000 streams. I think if you did 1,000 streams, you would think 3 or 5 viewers. Yeah, it's a little bit under where I think anybody rightfully would want to be for that amount of streams. But again, he's talking about that from his perspective. He's not talking about that from somebody who does this full time, their whole life committed to it. You know what I mean? You know, that's the classic thing of I'll be on the streets. I'll be fucking finished, but we got 3 or 5 people still. Let's go. Yeah, I am, Unks. I am, bro. I am. GTA 6, like I say, that's the game, but it's just not coming, bro. We're just waiting. You know how it is.
Bonus points.
Kind of hoping for a little bit more. Know what
They are teasing us with it, for sure they are. For sure they are.
Just what I wanted. A nice big boom. Shut 'em up.
Boom! I don't know, no, to be honest with you, bro. I really don't know. I've said it out here to everybody. It's very hard for me to say. I just simply feel as if time-wise, for all the streams leading up to this BO6 stuff, I was looking to see a slight rise. Not anything crazy. And in all honesty, we haven't seen it. If anything, it's gone down further. You know, I struggle to see where BO6 will take us. I don't know. I've heard a lot of negativity from a lot of people now about it as well, which obviously isn't exactly a great thing. But I don't know, man. I'm kind of going on this on like stream to stream basis right now. We're on like pay as you go, like the mobile network. We ain't got a monthly contract right now. We've got a pay as you go, stream by stream. So we will see. I will say this. I do really struggle to let this go. But I just don't know. It would be the perfect finish. 1,000 streams dead on. But I won't sit here and pretend it isn't like super hard for me to, you know, it's very hard. One of those things that you I don't know. I just think I've failed, guys. I think I've failed everybody. It's all just, to me, it's like I've failed. And I worry that when it's all said and done, I will look back on my life and be that guy that thinks, damn, we could have had so much more. But I don't know. I'm living in that kind of thought process right now, and it's really bad. I don't know how we've missed this other thing. Was there two? I think there was two. There was 2 points, and I hit one of them thinking that was all we needed. But actually, there was another one. And that means we may have failed to do this right now if there actually was. There was another one, wasn't there? There's one on, like, the back side of it. No way, bro. There actually is, bro. And I don't have it, look. The zombie's gonna have to get here with it immediately. Oh, there he is. We got 11 seconds. We have to go, bro. Oh, that's just so close. He's got it. I think. Oh, my days. Talk about getting it with a split second ago. That was crazy.
Criteria loaded. Proceed to fob and await further instructions.
Lock in and become a plumber. I don't know, dude. I really have no idea anymore with anything. The whole life was always the streaming, do you know what I mean? Like, I ascribe it as it feels very foreign to me, the other way of doing life. What maybe would feel foreign to most of you, and that is working for yourself and try to build something up and maybe have that pressure on your shoulders, shall we say, quite a lot of the time, has always felt like the norm for me. So now when it comes to the other side of it, I feel a significant pressure and a significant confusion with what the hell else do you do? Yeah, it's a confusing one. I'm a very confused, you know, very confused situation right now where I just don't know. How's the other channel doing? It's not. I've tried these other channels. We've tried to, you know, but they're all just tests and there's not really any signs. I just think the YouTube game is different now. I just think that if you want to run a YouTube channel now in this day and age, you need to be willing to basically put in years to build one up. And obviously I already put in so many years with this, so to now, you know, at this age, just put years and years in to build something again. There's no stability in it, you know what I mean? It could be great in the end, but there's no stability in the here and now with it. And it's a very tough thing when your whole life is kind of set on that. And it takes the fun out of it. It really does. You know, it's horrible. It really is horrible. When you're like sitting there and you're worried about, you know, other things. As I say, when we used to stream, You know, I was at an age where it didn't really matter. It was, you didn't have to worry because of so much support for so long with it. But then when it kind of all starts slowing down and everything is just falling all the time, it becomes a permanent stress, and then you start to have those sleepless nights, constantly worrying, what is this the move? Like, am I screwing it? You know, and that's kind of where I've got to with it. So I'm living like a permanent hell is how I feel about this streaming, and it's not healthy. I know it ain't. It's not good for you in any way. Open that up. Alright, we're good. Plans to leave the UK and live in Australia. I want to live in Australia too, man. I want to go back over that way. It was great. No, it won't work, Elijah. It's not about the trends as such. It's about this channel. I'm telling you, this channel's blacklisted, man. I really am convinced that even if BO6 popped off and was amazing, you're gonna get the like standard people that are gonna be at the top, that always are gonna be at the top. We don't even need to say who, we all know. They're gonna be at the top. And then the people like me, I don't think people will even know I'm streaming. I think I'll be so far down the search, I don't think I'll even get on the search. So I'm at a point with it where I'm defeated, to be honest with you. I just don't see what the point is. I don't love this game, you know, anymore. I really could give two shits about BO6. I just want GTA 6. Zombies, I play too much of this game, man. It's, you know, you gotta know when enough is enough. And I just think that BO6, it is what it is. It's that kind of thing now for me. It's a filler to GTA 6 regardless, you know. Yeah, for some of you guys, you still love this, and that's perfectly alright. It's just, for me, I don't have the same excitement after so many years of shit games from them, you know? And then I start hearing a negative, like, kind of spiel from everybody once again, and it's just like, alright, here we go again. So, that's it for me. I don't know, that's how I feel about it. Shit, I don't have PhD. Oh, there was a zip line. No way. Whatever, we'll be there well in time. No, I missed my shot. Wait, what? It reset that one? Oh no, it did not. Boom.
Attention. I am now detecting otherworldly energy signatures of great power. I believe more.
Alright, let's go to the box.
Have just pierced through the dimensional veil.
I'm the most viewed BO3 streamer. That says a lot, bro. Because no one's even streaming it. That might be the reason as to why also things aren't so great. Yeah, that's pretty eye-opening when you think about it, isn't it?
Ah yes, of course you would be unfamiliar with our world's creations. We constructed it using that, how do you say, lighting house that arrived from your world up on the hill. Its beam of light is used to manipulate
oh shit!
Data the librarian.
That all came out of nowhere. I was chilling, bro. Why am I teleporting? What the fuck? What? I lost my gun.
Something is very wrong in this sector.
What just happened?
Beware. An unseen hand has begun to pull the strings of the deceased.
What even just happened? There's no way on planet Earth. It said board the bus. I could have got my stuff back at the bus and then it's done that. That's not even right. No way, dude. No way, dude. I don't even know what to say to that.
Destroy the Dark One's crystals. They manifest power for his creatures. Forces muster from beyond the
I feel like I'm in trouble here.
weapons, my little ones.
What's it gonna teleport me away again the second I hit the box? Dude. I don't even know what's going on. This is so screwed. Oh, we're dead. 2 minutes, 12 seconds of this. We're dead. We're over. We're cooked. Might as well just pop that and pray. We're so cooked. We're so cooked. We're so cooked. There it is. I knew that was it. Oh. Oh, God damn. That's the YouTube game. That's the YouTube game, Nubala. That's how it is. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's where we're at. That's just ultimately what it is, you know? That's ultimately what it is. But yeah. All right, everybody. That will bring us to the end of stream 1000 on this channel. I don't know where we're going, what we're doing. I find it super hard to even comprehend what to stream. We got Liam with the 1150. I will talk to you guys for a little bit at the end here. We're gonna not play anymore tonight. I'll talk for like 10 minutes, 5 minutes. We'll see. Good to see you, Liam. I hope you're very well, my friend. Thank you for the 1150. That's Liam Gray. He's the only person that ever activates that 1150 one, I swear. He really is. Massive shout out to you, bro. Thank you so much for the love and support. Let's go. But yeah, it's very hard for me to sort of say where we're gonna go with this, because I just don't simply feel that it's gonna be feasible for much longer, you know? I don't. If we keep going for the time being, then you know, it doesn't change anything in the end where it kind of ends. It's just ultimately where it's heading. You know, I've tried many different things over the years. We've done many more streams. And we haven't seen growth. I was looking back at something on this channel recently, and it was like 5 years ago. It was a video or stream or something. And we had 567,000 subscribers. And obviously now you can see we're at 592,000 subscribers. So when you think about that, you know, the subscribers in 5 years has barely even moved. We've been frozen for 5 years. And when you consider this channel's existed on YouTube for coming up on 8, you can do the math in the first sort of 2.5 years. Liam with the 1150 again. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. Let's go. In the first 2.5 years, we gained 567,000 subscribers. Since then, in the next nearly 6 years, 5.5 years, we have only had the subscribers change by about 20,000. So that can kind of summarize as well reasons as to why things are like they are. But there's been nothing but a decline for 5 straight years on this channel. We've done nothing but lose subscribers. We were at 627k as a peak. Obviously, you can do the math. We're down pretty substantially off of where the peak was. We just lose subscribers every time I go live. We lose subscribers every day. That's just where the channel is at. And that's ultimately why I've come to the conclusion that there will never be another day of growth. It's actually so bad to say. I don't even know what it means anymore to have a day where I grow. I couldn't even tell you what it feels like to see anything go up. You know, all I'm used to is coming on here and seeing it go down. And I've said to people, you know, it'd be one of the most motivated days I'd had for a very long time if I actually saw something grow. It always just declines and it goes down. So I wonder sometimes why I have a bit of negativity and I feel a certain way about it. As I say, I'm sure people would also feel the same way if they, you know, stream and feel like, you know, they come out, try and do something and all you ever do is just go down. But that's YouTube. That's the game. When the channels get like this, the channels do. I've seen it happen to other people. I've even had it happen to me on some of my other channels before. You know, I've had channels that get stuck. Crazy story for everybody is the channel before this channel. It got stuck. It was doing nothing. I was streaming. I had 20 viewers, 30 viewers. And I started SpudBLIZZ, and within a week and a half, 2 weeks, we just suddenly started hitting the algorithm and the channel was flying. In 65 days, we went from 0 to 100,000 subscribers. The crazy thing about this channel is we had more viewers virtually instantly starting this channel. That's what people don't sometimes realize with this. It was like we had such a run so quick. I could have never in my wildest dreams expected it. Now I couldn't even picture it. I couldn't even see it no more. It's crazy how this game changes. You know, I was a genius at one point, it seemed. I'd made the smartest decision in the world to run this channel. Now I feel like the biggest fool in the world. I'm all sorts of lost, but this is what I mean. I feel like I almost seem like bipolar out here. Oh my god, Liam. I feel like I seem bipolar out here, but that's just what it's doing to me mentally, you know? Oh my god. Let's see if we can get some energy in this chat right now. Let's see if we can get some movement. For 1,000, eh? For 1,000. Whoa. Let's go!
Congrats on 1,000 streams. Best wishes for the future, whatever it holds for you, and hope the world treats you better than it does me. Farewell.
I'll be back in 1 second. We got Craig now with a 10. Ooh, yeah. Down, 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 down.
Been watching since 2017. Miss the hype from the days.
I know, it's hard, man, isn't it? It's hard. It's really hard. I'll be back to you in just 1 second. I go to Liam very quickly. Yeah. I don't know, Liam. I don't know, man. I don't think any of us know. I think we definitely are getting there. You know, wherever it is, you know, even if we do another 100 streams, you know what I mean? We're getting there. We're getting there. But yeah, I just don't know. I'm really not sure what to say. In terms of the world treating you bad, bro. It's not treated me too well recently either, man. I could tell you. I fucking get it. It's really tough, life. I think life is tough. I think life's a bitch. I think a lot of people don't really say this. They put this little persona on, the smiley face, bottle up their shit. They don't really say it. But obviously I come out and I always try to be real on stuff. But all I'm gonna say, Liam, is we have to believe that in the end there's got to be something. You know, I'm going through the wars myself in my mind right now every day. But I just have to keep telling myself, as do you, that there's got to be something, bro. Is what I'm trying to say, Liam. There's got to be something, man. It can't be this. Do you know what I mean? And I know things can change. I know you just have to keep going through the tough times and get there. So I say that to you, man. Just try and just keep going. Set things, you know, in your mind, what you want to do, things you want to get to, achieve. You know, ask yourself what it is that's going to make you happy. And, you know, that's kind of what I'm saying to everybody out here with this channel. It's like, it's really hard because it would make me happy if we could see some momentum up, but we just can't. And in all honesty, the only way you'll ever see that momentum up for me personally, I feel, is if I take that leap. But I also don't know if I can take that leap because I'm tired of taking that leap. I put so many years in, you know what I mean? So it's a really, really weird time for me. I think it's the hardest time I've ever had. It's like, I just think it's a really unfair platform, this platform. And I think it's bullshit that people can put their lives on it and they can just say, fuck your channel, screw it. Because at the end of the day, right, if we right now were just hitting the algorithm, this wouldn't even be a conversation. I'd love it if you guys could just see it. If you came on the stream right now and you saw that we were growing, we saw loads of people out here. We had 1,000 people and people were like, yo, I just saw your stream on our homepage, and we were flying. And it was legit. It wasn't somebody fucking with it the way people have been. It was fully legit. You would see such a change in me. You would see such a motivation. You would see I wouldn't be able to believe it because I've just been so used to this negative drop, continuous. It's like a continuous drop for 5 years to the point where it just eats you, you know? It's like being out in the fucking snow right now and I've got frostbite and it's just continuously coming to the point I'm frozen. Now I don't know what it's like to feel warm. I don't know, man. It's a scuffed out game, you know what I mean? But that's just kind of how I feel about it all, and it's tough. Because on one hand, it's not really about the people that are here, in the sense that you guys maybe sometimes think I'm being a piece of shit, I'm being negative, I'm saying certain things, depressed, negative about it, whatever. It's like, it's not about the people here, because the people that are here are amazing. The people they support, you know, you guys come out. I just think that it's this algorithm. Whatever's wrong with it, there's something wrong with this algorithm. It's scuffed. You know, because I find these random anime channels just playing some zombies and they're clearly growing. But, you know, this channel just doesn't. So I just don't know. I don't know where you go with it. It's just unfortunate. It's life, you know. This is what it is. Yeah, all good, Robbo. Thank you for being out, brother. Thank you so much. Notifications not coming through. That's what people keep telling me. People keep saying to me that they're not even notified, and I know it's happening too. I know it's happening too because I have my other account logged in on my phone, right? And my other account on my phone is like subscribed with notifications on, and it only sometimes gives me the notifications for this stream. So I know that the exact same thing is happening. I can see that it's happening like all the time. But as I say, it's like completely out of my hands, you know. It's not something that I can do. I wish I had control of it. I can't. I'm convinced that so many people don't even know we're live every time we go live. Because I'll tell you right now, if I was subscribed to this channel tonight, I would have had no idea that we're live. Unless just randomly when the stream ends, I was to check the channel, or randomly I check the channel when we're live. You know, a lot of people just don't even know. I did not get it exactly. So it's not notifying people. And you think about that for 2 seconds. My life is on this channel, and when I stream, people don't even know I'm live. How mad is that? Like, they don't even know, because YouTube is not even telling them. Even though they've come onto this channel, they've pressed subscribe, turn notifications on, they don't even realize that we are live. That is insanity when you really think about it. Insanity. It's like, yeah, so this is something that's been happening for a while. I keep getting told this. The other side of this is that my friend, Custom, he's been telling me that for the first time ever, he's been experiencing the same thing. And he's done a couple streams, and I think he's not going to stream again now because he has come to the conclusion that his channel is blacklisted as well. He said that he was growing. He had like a stream that was still getting views from a few years ago. And he's told me that now that stream is not getting views anymore. And now his channel is just continuously on a drop. The same thing that's happening with mine. And when he did go live, like a few times recently, he was getting the same thing, that a load of people just coming in saying they didn't even know he was streaming. So it's happening the same way to him. He's seen a massive decline now, a massive drop, obviously, to the point where he's gone so far down that he just thinks that it's done. So yeah, I think that they have completely destroyed these channels. There's also another guy called Ripped Robbie who's been in these streams a few times. Some of you guys may know. And I've seen that he was going over to Kick recently, and I saw him streaming on YouTube, and he had like 15 viewers, and he's got 1 million subscribers. You know, it's a weird ass game, man, because it's like, I've said this to people before. When I was at the top, when I was flying, when everything was so amazing, I'm telling you guys right now, I wasn't anything special on that stream at that point. I think I'm a heck of a lot better a streamer now. I think I'm a lot more with it. I understand shit a lot more, you know, I speak more sense. I'm not saying I was dumb, but I certainly want out there like the brains of Britain. You know, I wasn't speaking everything that well, you know. I have a lot more knowledge now, and I know for a fact that if you could grow the way we did back then, there's no reason that we could be on such a fucking drop for so long now, when I know for a fact the songs are way better. The whole overlay for the stream, the alerts, animations, the donations, all the emojis in chat, everything is so much better now. But yet we can't even get through hurdle 1. You know what I mean? So I don't know. What if we unsubscribe to your channel and subscribe again? Will that crack the algorithm? I think that'd kill it even further, bro. That'll show them that loads of more people are subbed. Unsubbed, sorry. He's live right now, and he has 14 viewers, and he has 1 million subs. Yeah, that's my point. It's one of these things that when it goes this way, you're doomed. And again, this is why I asked myself so many questions. It's like, I always wanted to do YouTube, but I put so much of my life into this, and I've isolated myself to do this. I feel like I've not followed the path like most. You know, I've got friends on the verge of marriage, and I'm on the verge of, I don't even know what at this point. I'm just sat here with almost, it feels like everything crumbling. So it's very hard to know what you do, because it becomes very tiring. Because people have made this point to me, close friends of mine have said to me, you know yourself that even if you started again, you put all those years to build something again, you will end up back in the same position. And that's what they've said to me, and they're not wrong. Like, you will always eventually come back down. You know, the only difference, I suppose, would be if I did build something again, I would be like, all right, I now realize that it can all come crashing down, sort of thing. And, you know, you in that moment have to obviously really make efforts. You know, there's ways that I could have done more with this channel. I'll be straight with everybody. There's ways I could have done more. You know, I should have never come back here. That's the first thing I should have never done. When I was in that apartment, I should have probably set more things up. You know, we should have maybe had a few cameras going and done some sort of like more in real life things, you know, expanded out from zombies, maybe created a few videos in that. Maybe we should have done like cooking streams and, you know, other things to try and integrate things more in that time. I should have focused on making more videos, but the reason I didn't do that many videos with this channel was because I was always using that content to do the streams with. You know, I thought, well, I can't exactly use this new custom zombies map when we're only getting 1 or 2 here and there, you know, to create a video on. I feel like I need to use this custom zombies map for a stream because that's the whole point of the channel. But obviously, this is another thing we talk about with issues with content and obviously zombies, and it's tough. It's tough. How is the new house going, by the way? It's too expensive. The UK is too expensive, bro. I'm far. I ain't gonna lie, I'm far. I would love to, but it's gonna be really, really hard to do it. It's I don't know. I can't say no more, you know? Like, you can only earn what you can earn, you know? Like, it's out of my hands. So I do think something like that would be massive. I think if GTA 6 came along and I had a house, you know, and again, to get that with like fully being detached and everything is a really hard task here. I've always wanted to do it, but it's really hard. I think that with a GTA 6 and with enough, I think you could do really well. But if you're somewhere in between, it's gonna, again, that's another challenging thing for GTA 6. The only real reason that I'm here where I'm at right now is because I can stream here. I had every place I lived outside of this place, I always had issues because you got neighbors all over the place. But this place, it works well because of where it's kind of positioned. It's positioned so this room is in a certain way where it doesn't affect or have really any effect. But it always had an effect. I literally moved into a house. Some of you guys will remember this. I moved into a house. I was tied to a tenancy. I had rent. I was there for a couple months, was tied in for a year. And within about 3 months of being there, I started getting knocks on the wall. I started getting knocks on the door, and I went out to put my washing on the line one day, and this guy was like really aggressive over the wall, like, what's going on? I can hear it sounds like somebody's running a radio show and all this stuff. And I said to him that it was my job and that I was, you know, not streaming beyond 11 p.m. and all this stuff. And so anyway, I started trying to take the streams even earlier. Guy once again came and knocked. I said to him I could move it to the downstairs part of the house to try and get it like out of your vicinity. If you're up for it, I'll go in now and I'll speak from this point, tell me you can hear it. And he was like, no, I'm not hearing it, or something like this. He's just really aggressive. And so I was just like, right, fuck that. So I just left. I just left the place. That was a lot of money. That was a lot of money right there. But yeah, it's not been as easy as to run this thing as people think. And this is the reason why I'm here. This is the reason why the sacrifices happen. But again, I say to everybody, that's it. That's what I do, you know? I'm only here where I'm at right now because of this channel. But how long can you just keep waiting if you can't get growth? You can't, you know what I mean? That's the problem. So a couple of things around our age. Some people succeed early and others we just gotta push through and get going. I had the biggest tease of my life with this, you know. I really did have the biggest tease of my life. I can't even lie. But obviously now it's tough. You're good at engaging with your audience. That's the best thing about you. I mean, it's just real conversations. You know what I mean? Like you can be fake or you can say it how it is. But what I want people to realize if they do come back to a stream like this and they do watch it, is they will understand. You know, they will hear the real, because it's the real. You know what I mean? Josh Blocks for the one. Love you, bro. I'm telling you, stop streaming zombies. You won't get new people out here. Might get lower people, but it will grow zombies. It will just drop. Like I say, I don't know. I just simply don't know if I can put another 2-3 solid years in. And on top of that as well, you have to understand we're talking 2-3 years without any income. We're talking 2-3 years potentially of having to stay in an isolated environment. You know, there's no relationships, there's no friendships. I literally just do this, you know, and wait around. I'm sitting around. I'm sick of it. So I just don't know what I can do. You know, the only way that it would be solved would be if a millionaire came in here right now and was able to buy me a house to get me out, which is never going to happen. You know, Mr. Beast, where are you? You want to redeem yourself? Try and help me redeem myself. I need a detached house. I need a dog, and I need a life outside of this, and I think I could do really well, and I'd be so motivated. You don't even get it. I would be so motivated. It would be the most motivating thing ever to feel like I you know, it really would. But I wish money was no object in life, chat. Because if money was no object right now, I'd go buy a house. But I need like $500,000, bro. And they won't give me a fucking mortgage because I can't prove income. Like stably. I can't, you know, they come and they ask you, how much money do you want a month? And I can't tell you. I don't know. There's no stability. And when you're self-employed and you don't have any stability, they won't give you it. So you can't do that. You have to get it out, right? This place is nightmare, dude. I'm at the point where I just don't know what we could do anymore. Yeah, I feel you, Joshua. I feel you. Look, your channel is almost at 600k subs. We're dropping, brother. We're dropping. We've been dropping for a while. Big up, Saki. I've watched you from close to the beginning, but life gets in the way. It does, man. It does. It's really hard. It's really, really hard, you know?
Place a wish, and you wish, and your wish.
Thank you very much, Mr. Beast from Timu. I appreciate you, bro. Hello, I am Mr. Timu. Nice to meet you. I'm happy to talk to you about your plan on today. Yeah, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. What is this that you're putting in the chat right now, Chase? I have no idea what this is. Is this supposed to be my earnings or something? Is this what this is supposed to be? Because if you're looking at those like statistics for earnings, I could tell you that's a load of BS. That'll be based on that around the ad revenue on the channel. And I've told you guys before, the ad revenue on the channel, you don't get anything. Like a stream like this probably makes you $2 or $3. It's really bad. The ad revenue on YouTube that people make is in the videos. And again, that is something I've said this to people out here. You know, it's not what you want. You don't want to have to constantly rely on the people to support you. It was fine when we had so many people and you just, like I say, it never even needed to be thought about. It's now that I have to start thinking about it, you know, and yeah, it's just hard, man. I say this to everybody, like some real shit. I've never looked at jobs like outside of this because I always considered this to be the thing I was doing, you know. Don't get me wrong, I've done some like little things in between, but like I never really seriously looked at jobs like careers, like things like that. And I looked for the first time over the last couple of days, like fully really looked at it, and it's actually alarming to me. You know, I could go back to school, let's say, for like 4 years, come out of that, and then every job wants you to have experience, and you'll be earning, if you're lucky, £20,000 a month, and And I thought to myself, that's 4 years of studying. Then you're earning that. Then you have to do another like 3-4 years to get to a point where you can start to get more. And I thought, fuck, I'm gonna be 40 here. You know, I feel I really fucked it by doing this YouTube shit. Like I don't know. I didn't fear anything. I just felt like I could always crack it, and I still do. I still think I could crack it. I still think we could get something going again. I really do. It's really affecting me not having a life, and I don't know what the answer is. I don't know what the answer is. But yeah, it's I've realized something with the price of houses and with what jobs are paying in this day and age. It is really fucked up. To have a life on top of that, you need to then rent somewhere to begin with. And I'm like sat here and I'm like going over all these things, and I thought, bro, like I can't even see where you're gonna get anywhere near this. And you know what I mean? Like it's crazy. It's a crazy world. How old are you? I'm 28 now. That's what I mean. I'm 28. You know, like I've been in this little YouTube world for a long time. I've been in this for a long time, but like I wasn't ever worried before. Now I'm actually worried. Now I'm here and I'm like, holy shit, you know? Like you gotta do something now. You can't just keep sitting here and running YouTube channels and be 40. You know what I mean? When everybody else is already married, kids, all this stuff. Here's me still trying to build a channel. It's just really fucking like eating at me. I just don't know what the answer is. I know, Saki, they're hitting it. They're hitting it. But you know what it's a lot of it's down to? It's new channels. It's people that come in on fresh channels and they just kind of hit it and they have their high. It's like an iShow Speed, right? I'm not saying to you that iShow Speed is gonna fall off or get off the algorithm anytime soon. I don't think he will. But he will get off of it at some point. You know, there will come a point, 6 years, 7 years. Think about like kind of the size, or shall we say the length of this channel, how long it's existed. You know, there'll come a point where someone like Speed will start to slow down. Maybe he himself will get a bit sick of it. You know, he'll be a bit older. Maybe he'll just be there like, I don't want to keep going around constantly. I've been doing this for 7 years now, you know. He won't need to worry anymore about anything. So maybe you just start slowing down. Everybody kind of has their moment, is what I'm trying to say. Every YouTube channel has its time. And then they kind of fade off. And there are some that can kind of keep going, but it takes a real dedication. It's like, think about these zombies, guys. Like, let's be real about it. Think about these people in the zombies community. They have sat here for years and years playing this game. You know, anybody out here really believe that, like, these guys want to just keep slugging it out on zombies? You know, it's what they've done and what they know. And that's what I'm trying to say. It's, if there'd been some new games in between, I think it would have freshened it up a bit, but there hasn't been. And it's made it very hard to see where it kind of is going. You know what I mean? Made it very hard to see. But I don't know. I don't know at all. Speed is outlandish and crazy. I mean, I'm a little bit like that, bro, you know? Like, I'm a little bit crazy. I'm not as crazy as him, but we're a bit crazy out here. I've always said we ain't just a straight person that sits on this stream and just does nothing. I'm fucking rapping. I'm out here jumping around. Like doing, you know, we do get a little bit crazy, but obviously he takes it to a whole different level. Fireworks in the fucking room, and, you know, the guy's an absolute madman. But that's what you've got to be in this day and age. You know, a lot of times, like, honestly, some of the times we come on the stream, I go a little bit more crazy than I probably normally would. And a big part of it is because I just think that's what you got to do. But again, you know, the algorithm, if it's with you, it's with you. If it ain't, it ain't. If I considered Twitch, I would have considered these things, man, but I don't like the idea of starting again. You know, I don't. I just simply don't. It's tiring, but I think that's life. I just have to ask myself that question. You know, it's very hard. It's very hard to, like, let it go. And I don't want to, like I say to everybody, I don't want to. I wish we could come out here, we could play any game, and we could get 1,000 viewers every stream, and we could have every bit of support in every which way. We had to not even think about the financial side of this, not even worry about anything. I wish I could get the fuck out of here, get a house, you know, get something detached, have a life outside of this YouTube. I'd love it. I really would. This is the other side of it though, you know? In order, like, if you get it to the right point, it could be so great, this YouTube stuff. If you're somewhere in between, it's absolutely fucking awful. And I'll say that, if you're somebody who's growing up and you dream of being a YouTuber, this is my advice and my honest thoughts. Always try and set something up that allows you to be able to kind of move through different things. Don't tie yourself to Call of Duty Zombies, for example. And if you are trying to do it like full time, to begin with, I would probably try and advise you to keep doing whatever it is you're doing, you know? Just be very aware that it can have a rise, but it can also have a fall. And you can also sometimes get stuck in between and never go anywhere. It's a stressful game. It is a dangerous game. I really mean that. It's a very dangerous game because 1 minute the algorithm's on your side, the next minute the algorithm might not be on your side. But my honest advice to everybody is that if you want to live as stress-free as possible, because they say stress is the biggest killer in men. You know, so many men, they grind themselves, go for it. Not to say that women don't. But obviously, this was specifically a study on males. It was that so many men, they grind, do all this stuff, and then they just die of like heart disease, heart attacks, things like that, because they work themselves into the grave for so many years. And then in the end, when they get to enjoy the fruits of their work, you know, all of the grind, everything that was so big of a deal, and every day what they tried to do, they die because they've just destroyed themselves to try to get there. So in the end, what is it for, you know? It's a crazy thing when you think about it. It's something that, again, has gone through. I think I've lived a lot of stress, more stress than the average. And I could see that. It's going to be something like that, I reckon, that gets me. The stress overloads me in the end and gets me. I don't know. Zombies is too niche. Everything is niches. It's about getting the right niche, you know? It's like I say with GTA. With GTA 6, that's the right niche in my opinion. That's the right niche because GTA 6 is going to be so big. You know, GTA 6 is an exception to every single thing because it will just generally be every community, you know, all the people from everything you can imagine. If people play Warzone, they're going to be playing that game. If people play World of Warcraft, CSGO, they're going to be playing that game. People play Zombies, they're going to be playing that game. People play GTA, they're going to be playing that game. Minecraft, they're going to be playing that game. Whatever they're playing, they're going to be playing that game. Everybody's going to be on it. So that game, in terms of sizing, some people sometimes don't realize how small Zombies actually is. You know, I think GTA is 30 times bigger than Zombies. You know what I mean? 30 times bigger. So that's the only thing I will say with GTA. But also with more size comes more of a battle because there's going to be more people. You know, that is going to be hard to... You know, think how many people are going to be making content on GTA 6. You know, when GTA 5 originally came out, yeah, there was a lot of people that did it. But this whole thing now, YouTube, you know, when I was doing YouTube, when it started, nobody was dreaming of being a YouTuber. Nobody was going to school and their dream was to be a YouTuber. I was one of the people that pursued it from the get-go, shall we say. You know, most people, they were doing the norm. Nowadays, I think a lot of kids go to school and they're growing up and the dream is to be a YouTuber. So I think there's a lot more of a battle. And the other side of it, which is really hard, is that people are coming into that when they're like, I know it's an 18 certificate game, but we all know people are playing that game when they're 12 years old, 13 years old, 14. You know, you're going to have so many people that are fresh on GTA 6. And that's my point. They don't have the worries. They don't have all the other bullshit in their life. So when you're competing against fresh, when you're kind of like unfresh, it's tough. And that's why I wish I just had a magic crystal ball and I could just have a couple wishes. I just spawn myself into a nice house and it was all sorted. There was none of that. And I could kind of just take some weight off and, you know, I've never even done this properly. I think to myself, I've never done this properly. You know, when we had the peak of this channel, it was COVID. It was literally the COVID times. It was around that point. And then COVID fucked everything because it's just stuck in an apartment. Like I've never even been able to do this properly. Be a whole different streamer, man. if I was happy outside of all of this, I'd generally be a whole different content creator. You wouldn't see the like negative and all the shit. But that's the point. This is where I'm kind of at it with it all. I wish I could grant some wishes and do all of this stuff, but it's really hard to figure out how you do it. I try to think of ways, and I'm trying, but it's very hard. You know, it's very, very hard. Yeah. Yeah. I know, Big Texas. I agree with you, dude. I agree with you. It's, as I say to people, it's sometimes I wish we could just be going back, even if it was just 4 years. You know, that would make a difference to me. 4 years. I just it's the thoughts of going to the age of 30 and still kind of being in this, you know what I mean? This could all be so great, but it's very dangerous. It's very dodgy. That's all I'm saying. Very dodgy. And I think you guys, if you're real about it, you can get it, you know. We've sometimes had people on these streams giving me the utmost shit for the fact that I'm earning money on these streams. And I think some people just don't see it. Like, you know, while everybody else was studying university, I was literally running this YouTube channel. You know, like, now all of those people have studied, and that thing that they've done has given them this career that they could go to. For me, it's like, it's crumbled, or it's crumbling, and then you're getting shit for getting money on the stream. I've said this to people before. It's like, people don't respect that side of it. They don't see that side of it. They don't think sometimes. But like, trust me, I'm sat here and I'm scratching my head as to what the fuck you do anymore. I don't know. It's really, really screwed. Yeah, 100%. You have to do YouTube. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But read what you're saying. Read the words you're saying. Pay an editor. Write scripts. Play new games. Exactly. But that's my point. It's all continuously spending money, and until you get it going, there is no money. This is the point. It's the money. That's what we're talking about. You need a house, ideally. You know, yeah, I completely agree. An editor would be massive because of the fact that you obviously could fund that. But if you're funding all of this from the ground up and you are earning nothing, that's where the problem is. In the end, it could be perfect, but it's getting to that point. See what I'm saying? I would love to do GTA 6 and have those things. But at this current moment in time, in order to get a good editor, even just that, you got to pay somebody a full salary. You know, you got to pay somebody a full salary. If you want to have a good, solid editor that's going to be there every single time, you know, it all takes that. And that is a problem. I can't sit here and pretend it's a problem. To be able to employ somebody full time when you ain't even earning a penny and just be, you know, it's tough. This is what people sometimes don't see. As I say, you know, it's tough. And that's why I think you can't do that necessarily to begin with. I'd love to, but you can't. You'd have to do it for yourself to begin with. And then, you know, in the end, that's the dream. That is the dream for sure. But who knows? Who knows? Slime Grams had taught you got 2 years to learn everything GTA and start making videos. Like I say, it's more time. It's just time, you know? But yeah, there we go, everybody. That is a good little conversation about life and about everything. And as I say, it's very hard for me to say where we're at with everything. I just simply don't know. This is stream 1000. Even if I can stream, it's more of like a here and there. You know, there isn't really enough to be able to come on here like I would honestly like to. I've always said to everybody, I ideally would like to do this like a full-time job. I'd like to come on here Monday to Friday. I'd like to come on here for 4 or 5 hours each day. And I'd like to be able to do this like you do a job, in that sense. But there's not enough content. We can't just keep repeating maps. We can't just keep doing that. Even with BO6, I'm scared because I think the game has a couple weeks in it. I'm not only that, but I'm already competing against guys that know everything. The other guys in zombies, they already have the blueprint. I've said this to people many times. There's a reason they all figure out the Easter eggs on day one. These guys have already played this game. They already know the secrets. So if you're somebody that's kind of sat in the background and you just kind of go on for a bit, you're already pushed down the algorithm in the first place, because I think this channel's blacklisted. And on top of that, these guys already know what the fuck they're doing. So you're kind of at a disadvantage from the get-go. And again, this is why it doesn't really motivate me, these new games. I tell you guys, when Cold War came out, coming up to Cold War, you could not say it, but I was actually just hoping that it wouldn't get there, because I was just doing the custom zombies maps, and I knew as soon as that came out, it was going to just be that thing where once again, everybody's got the steps, they know what they're doing, and then you're just kind of there flapping around and doing your thing, and it's what it is. But I don't know where I'm at. Like I say, no clue. Not sure. No idea. I don't feel like this is the end, but I do feel like there can't be a million miles to it. You know what I mean? But ultimately, I love you guys. I thank you guys for all the support. Every single bit. Wouldn't have been able to do any of this without you. Made it to 1,000 streams. Crazy milestone. For those that have been out here tonight, thank you very much. And that is that. That is that. I don't think comparing myself to others is ever fair. But no, of course not. It's not that, though. It's more me comparing myself to the things I know I need in order to be able to, like, do this YouTube stuff the way that I would want to do it. You know, there's so many things I want to do. I wish that we could start up a stream and, like I say, we could do a cooking stream. But, like, from where I currently am at, you know, there's no way to do that. You know, it's a crazy thing. Like, if you had, like, a house, you know, you could do a lot. And I've always kind of known this. And it would elevate things. We talk about doing a hot tub stream. I could just have a hot tub in the garden if I, you know what I mean? Like, we can't even get one in here. You know what I mean? Like, this is my point, is it opens so many doors. You know, we could bring guests into the stream. We could switch it so it wasn't just a stream on zombies. We could do more. And then that kind of brings you into potentially that iShowSpeed style, that iShowSpeed world where you're doing more than just gaming, sitting in a room, you know, you can kind of take it to the next level. But it's tough when you are in that kind of cycle. It's very tough. Like I say, you have a top 1% on YouTube, you have a bunch of people in the middle, and then you have the people that just kind of at the bottom. Everybody is all over. I'm definitely not in a worse position on YouTube. There's people that are on less, you know, views and subscribers, obviously, than my channel. But it's I think from anything kind of underneath the top, I'll say 10%, anything beneath that, when you're in the middle, bottom, I'm definitely in the middle. I think it's very, especially if you do it full time, it's very tough. If you are doing it part time, which I wish I was, it'd be fine. It's when you're doing it full time, you know? That is that. Alex Pereira or Khalil Roundtree? Pereira every day of the week. Pereira every day of the week. 100%. What is the plan? I have no idea, Cloudy. I'm saying to everybody, I have no idea. We did 1,000 streams today, where we hit the 1,000th stream, and I've said some things about everything and said some truths to make it a bit more understanding for people. I think, you know, people understand where I'm coming from and what I'm saying. It's like even the things you're doing right now, like this, I'll say this to chat, like just before we finish this up. Cloudy is streaming, and he's doing just like these random streams that are inspired off these other guys that do like really weird random things. Their stream title will be like jumping off my roof, and they'll play some games for a bit, and then when they get to a certain point, likes or whatever it is on the stream, they'll jump off the roof, and there's all sorts of just random dumb silly things, and it sounds stupid, but these guys are hitting the algorithm and they're growing. So Cloudy is trying to do the same thing, and again, proving my point out here. I have not had one day of growth on this channel for 5 years. Cloudy sends me messages and he shows me, and he's growing. The guy's jumping off his roof and he's actually growing. And that's my point. But I couldn't jump off the roof. If I jumped off the roof of this place, I'd break my legs. I'm sure it'd be great content for everybody, but that'd be the end of the channel on the first one. So I would obviously, what I'm kind of saying, point I'm trying to make is, if you had that house, it would open up so many avenues to so many different things that you could do. It's something I truly wish I had, but I don't have. I just wish I could freely do this without the worry of any of that stuff. It's I really do. But I can't. I can't try it, Cloudy. This is what I'm saying. I can't because I don't have the place. Do you know what I mean? Cooler Monkey. Ooh yeah. Down, 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 down. Let's go.
Have $10 PLS, don't break your legs.
I'm not jumping off the roof, dude. I'll leave that to Cloudy. He's luckily on a one story thing, so he's all good to do it. I quitting streaming. We're just having a real conversation about everything, to be honest with you. We're just talking about the position of this channel. We're talking about the position of BO6 zombies. We're talking about I'm just saying how like having a house and a life outside of YouTube is a really big thing if you're trying to run a channel. You know, being able to grow is a big thing. We're just saying a bunch of stuff. I'll be real with you. Whatever happens, I have to do something different at some point if I'm ever gonna do this YouTube stuff properly. We can't just keep playing zombies forever. So I would actually say whatever happens, it's the complete opposite if I continue with a YouTube channel. But it's hard. It's hard to put all your eggs in one basket when you haven't seen any momentum upwards in 5 years with YouTube. And it's not like I'm getting any younger, you know? Like, it's kind of either you're doing YouTube or you're doing something else, but the stress is eating me. It's tough, man. I honestly don't know, guys. I just think it's going to be one of these that I just keep sort of going through things in my mind, keep thinking about things. I know what I want to do. The truth is I want to do YouTube, but it's just somehow doing it that way that I know is the way to do it. And that way to do it, you need a El Chapo style bag of money. And I'm not bullshitting. You need the house. You need the detached house. The only other alternative would be if you were flying and you could just rent some like detached house and not give a toss about how much it costs because of the fact that you just were doing like you know what I mean. If you were like ISO speed, you wouldn't even think twice. You just, yeah, we can pay £3,000 a month for a house. You know, we just wouldn't care. Right now, if I was to do that, I would bankrupt myself unless the channel was doing so well. And obviously then you would have that stress again, you see? That's what I'm saying. So it's like, it's just tough. The other scenario is you need a bunch of YouTubers so you can make a streamer house. And while I do know some people, I don't know anybody that would commit their life to YouTube the same way that I do. There's people out there, I just don't know anybody currently that's in the game. But all the people I've kind of known over the years, they've all sacked it now. They've all kind of gone their way away from YouTube. And that's just that, really. I was watching Speed in Indonesia and he just buys everything he comes across with no problem. Yeah, of course he does, because he's making so much, isn't he? He's making so much. You think the way you can succeed is by having a house? I think if I was to have like a big enough house that I could kind of like, you know, like Big Brother or like a streamer house. So you had like, so like right now we're on this stream, right? And we can go and we can just do a cooking stream. Or we can just have a bunch of people come over. We don't ever have to worry about disrupting neighbors. We can go out in the garden. We can have a fucking party there. We can do all sorts. You know, we can have games. We can have that. We can do everything. We can bring guests on, everything. I think that's how you take this to the next level with streaming. There's only so much you can do in a small environment, a small shitty place. And that's been the big flaw. Detached is a very big problem in the UK because so many houses are joined to neighbors. And as soon as you start doing anything with a bit of noise, they're banging on the door and you're dealing with issues. And obviously you can't be dealing with that if you're trying to run a show, shall we say. So yeah, in my honest opinion, having a house, and then because of the fact you had a house, you could obviously, you know, have friends. Like this is something all the friends that I've grown up with, none of them are about really anymore. Everybody's in relationships, everybody's away. Obviously having a house, you'd be able to bring people over, make new friends, you know, just have the more freedom. I think that's the best way. I don't have the fucking freedom here is what I'm trying to get at. And the only way I'm going to get to the freedom is basically moving out. But you can't move out and freely have the freedom if you need this detached house to do this YouTube shit properly, if you get my point. If I wasn't doing YouTube, I could move out of here and I could go live in a shared house and just go work a job. And then you could have that side of your life. You know what I mean? But with this YouTube channel, you can't do that. You know, there was a house, and people don't notice, there was a house that I could have moved into. But they told me that you can't stream there. So I was like, okay. And I debated it for a bit and then I decided against it. I just stayed here. Because if I'd have moved into that house and I couldn't stream there, then, you know, I feel like it would have, I don't know. It's like I can't, see what I'm saying? You can't move into a house with a bunch of people and then like that are just, you know, normal people that work 9 to 5s and then start coming in here and tearing it up doing a live stream and everybody's trying to sleep to get up for work the next day. You can't do it, you know what I mean? So, unless of course you're in a mansion, but we're not talking a mansion. It is tough. Definitely easy in the UK, in America. In the UK, yeah, no, for sure, because obviously there's so much more space and all the houses are, you know, spaced apart. It's the biggest thing. I say to everybody all the time, it's the biggest thing I've always had the issue with. It's the dealing with the neighbors side of it, and it's the houses being joined together here in the UK. It wouldn't even probably be a thing if you were in the US, but here it's fucking bad. It's really bad, and it's caused me many problems. It's what's kept me isolated is the fact that I've never been able to like properly ever do it. Because I've always come into this like barricade every time, you know? And as I say, to get out of that barricade, you need Mr. Beast money. You can't do it with, you know, anything outside of insanity, and it's just too expensive now. Yeah, no, I understand that, Tiago, and I'm not saying that you can't do that. I'm just more saying that there's ways of streaming. You know, I don't think this is necessarily about personality or conversation, because, I mean, you guys tell me. I feel like I can have a decent conversation with you. I feel like I have a decent personality. I don't think you're seeing me to the full capability in these moments, in these times when I'm in this sort of isolated environment, as I've said. But, I mean, we do things out here. We have Legends Live Forever songs where we rap. You know, we have Let It Plays where we literally freestyle on the stream the people's names who donate that through. You know, we have... all sorts of things going on out here. We're dancing around on $69 donations, you know, rave things. Like, I think we've got definitely some things going on out here, which I know for a fact if we were hitting the algorithm, we'd definitely be growing. I have no doubt in my mind. I mean, I know that for a fact because I was growing, and like I've said to people, we didn't have half the things we have now. I don't think I was half the streamer I was when I was growing. I really don't. So, you know, that's the facts. But yeah. It's a question that I wish I had the answers to, but I'd be 100% real with everybody. I think the answers are, I think we've answered we know what the answers are, but in order to get there is going to be a very tough task. The only thing that I could truly think is that you crack it with GTA 6, tell yourself, I'm doing this no matter what. Obviously, create content that's so good that you somehow can earn some insane amount of money in like a 2-year period, and then obviously just get this house and then finally do it to the full capabilities. But if it doesn't work out, which if you were putting odds on it, you probably say it wouldn't, because we're talking a lot, and to go from nothing to that in 2 years or whatever is a tough one. Then it may be that you're forever trying. I don't know. But yeah. Worth trying to make the main channel for videos. Oh, 100%. If you want to listen to me, if I do GTA 6, if I am to wait until GTA 6 and run GTA 6, I will not be streaming on the channel that I post the videos on. I may in the end be, but to begin with, I will be on the videos. That's not to say that I won't stream. If I stream, it will be separate, whether that's a whole nother channel or Kick or Twitch or something. But I tell you right now, 1,000,000%, I will not be streaming on the channel that I do the videos on, because it just fucks with the algorithm, and you know it's going to be so popping off. I think for those videos that you'd be stupid to not just keep churning the videos and growing that way, you know. So I think the end goal is to be streaming, but to begin with GTA, you've got to get on them videos. There's going to be so many tutorials, so many like things that people are searching up. It'd be absolutely chaotic how much content there would be and how many people would be intrigued to see it. So yeah, I think without a doubt that to begin with, GTA 6, you know, for the videos is everything. But yeah, 100%. When you say that you don't think I'm making the right content, no, I'm 100% going to tell you I'm not. But answer this question: what do you do in this moment here and now? What exactly do you do? We all know. I keep having this conversation with people. I keep saying this. We all know that when GTA 6 comes out, whatever it is that I would be playing, that will take priority. So I keep thinking to myself, all right, you start this channel right now, or you do something else, which I'd love to do deep down. But I know for a fact that I'll be wasting my time because whatever it is that I do, I'm just going to see the potential in GTA 6 and just see what I mean? So it's like, you're waiting, is my point. You're waiting. But I don't know. Plan on playing BO6? I have absolutely no idea. I don't feel there's much point, but I don't know. Thank you, Super Camper. I appreciate that. It is what it is, Thomas Denon. It is what it is, you know. Life is life, brother. Life is life. You're gonna make a new channel for GTA 6? If I do GTA 6, yes. Because it'd be YouTube suicide to try and run GTA 6 on this channel. That the whole audience is there for BO6, not even at this point, BO3, BO2, BO1, COD Zombies. The channel's super inactive now, been on a negative downward spiral for like 5 years. I'm convinced the YouTube algorithms wrote this channel off. It's blacklisted, doesn't even notify people. If I was to try and run my GTA content on this, I might as well just not even start. So 100% I would be starting a new one. I'd just be, you know, going fresh for GTA people and obviously just doing that. That would be the way to do it. But that's just YouTube, man, you know. That's YouTube. That's how it is, you know. That's how Spud became a channel. I had another channel and that channel was really slowed down, and it was a channel that was for like tutorials and tricks and things like that. And I did a few streams and they weren't really performing, and I just thought, let's just make a channel. And we did, and suddenly this channel started flying. So it's proof that it can work. But again, it takes a leap, doesn't it? It's like a lot of things in life. It takes a leap, you know. You can never do anything in life without taking a leap. You can either stay grounded, stay, you know, in your comfort zone, or you can take that leap. And a leap can sometimes fail, but it also, you know, can work. You just don't know, do you? Because I don't have any content to post on this channel. I don't really have anything, you know, that you can do with... I don't really have anything that you can do with zombies anymore, video-wise. The content that I would use for the videos would have been like this map today that I played. That is the content I use for the streams. So I just simply cannot do the streams with the videos, and this channel was made to stream. If we'd had a good couple zombies games over the years, you know, and maybe we'd had another custom zombies, like a game that had custom zombies, and there was like new maps and it was really just heating up, like it was just constant, it might be different. But when there's like a decent map once every week, 2 weeks, you know, there's no content for it. It's just tough, you know what I mean? Tough thing. But that's that, innit? That's that. Like you get donos IRL. I'm not an OnlyFans girl, so I don't get donos IRL. I'm sure if I was an OnlyFans girl, I might. That'd be a nice... We've talked about that. That'd be a nice, easy life. That blows my mind, man. That whole thing is madness to me. That, you know, there's people that can just do a little travel, go get themselves a little 5-star hotel for the night, and then they can they can go and they can just set up their camera, take a few photos in the bath, put them up on OnlyFans, and just travel to the next place. Just have it covered. It's crazy. You have to take the leap. Exactly. But yeah, I don't know. I think we've covered everything. I think we said we we're gonna have a conversation for about 10 minutes, and we've had a conversation for about an hour. I think we've had a conversation for a good hour or so. But we're definitely at the end of the stream. That's for sure. I feel you, Super Camper. I think there's definitely a part of you that must, you know, just be like lost. But it is pretty wild to think, you know, this game's changed so much from when I started this streaming thing to where it is now. Like, it's so crazy to me. You know, you had a couple of gamer girls, don't get me wrong, back in the day. But man, like the way that it's changed now, it's actually so crazy when you think about it. You think like there's not even a day out here that we don't have like somebody mentioning me starting an OnlyFans. You know, I know they're trolling, but like when I started, that shit wasn't even a thing, bro. Now like you're seeing it come up that football players. I saw does anybody know who Douglas Costa is? He's a footballer that played for Bayern. It came up the other day. I saw something saying like he started an OnlyFans or something. It was like this guy who like played for Bayern Munich, Juventus. You know, like now this guy, what like crazy? Like what's happened? What's going on? If I start a new channel, will it be a variety type channel? I have no idea. In all honesty, for the variety channel, I say I really, really would like to kind of be able to condense more IRL stuff. And I'd love to. I really, really would. But I just don't see how I can do it in this current place. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't see how I can get out of this current place anytime soon. Not to a place where I could like freely do content just like that. Where I could just randomly go start up a cooking stream, you know. I'll be starting up my fucking cooking stream and then I'd have like the housemates in there and they'd be like, what the fuck's this guy doing? We need to get this guy out of here. So it's hard to kind of be able to do that, but that's what I'd love to do. It really is what I'd love to do. We could just mix it all into one and then you get such good content for the videos, you know? You'd like stream, imagine you'd like stream these little random things and then you created that into the video. So the video was like you cooking up, I don't know. We could just try and like, we could do some clickbait. We could get some great clickbait. We could have like we do like a GTA 6 cake or something, you know? Making a GTA 6 cake and it's just some weird scuff thing and in the end we go and chuck it, somebody chucks it over me in the hot tub in the garden or, you know what I mean? Just some scuffed, dumb, I show speedy type stuff, but mixed in with like the GTAs and we'd be flying, I think. I think we'd be flying, but I gotta somehow work magic and pull it off and get this detached place we could freely do it, and I don't know how to do it. How old am I? 28. I wish there was about 4 years earlier. The problem is we lost a good nearly 2 years to COVID. You know, I wish I was 24 right now. I'd be like, we got a couple years. It's just the fact it's gonna be like 30, 31. I'm just like, I want to do this now. We need to do this now, you know? That's how I kind of would see it. Yeah, sorry I missed the stream. Nah, you're all good. You're all good. You're all good. Oh, we're just rambling about some stuff. We are at the end of the stream. I'm gonna end it here. It's what? Holy shit! Is it 1 AM? Yeah, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Shouts to Jazz. You're 25. Life is getting tough. I feel you, bro. I miss the days when life was it was so easy. Like it was so simple because you didn't have any worry. You know, you didn't have any worry. Now you do. Do you have any job outside of YouTube? This is it. That's what I'm saying. I don't. I really, when I say I've put all my eggs in one basket, I have with this YouTube stuff. And you know, I'm realizing now that in order to basically do it again, to ever hit the highs, what you would have to hit to be able to like do this full time, I basically have to start again and probably commit 2 unpaid years, completely unpaid years, 2 more sacrifice years here, which I really don't like the idea of, but I don't see any other way. I would have to grind like crazy. And in all honesty, that probably starts when GT actually comes out, which is about probably nearly another 1.5 years. So it's a very hard one to know what the move is. And while we kind of keep saying this is a time of survival until that point, how long can you keep surviving without having ever having any stability in your life? You know, meaningful everything. Like I'm making a lot of sacrifice to try to do this is what I'm trying to say. And I don't know if I can keep doing it, but I want to keep doing it. I just wish there was some little things that I could tweak, you know, as I've been saying. But it's easier said than done. Well, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking could be the move, to be honest, is getting or looking at jobs. But I have been looking at it. I really don't know at this point. It's tough. It's definitely tough. How am I? We're just having a conversation about life, this channel, 1000th stream, talking about where everything has been, where everything is. It's been a pretty crazy run, but we definitely have to do a few things differently if we're going to keep doing it. That's for damn sure. I'm 25 and married, mate. I mean, bruh, I ain't even close right now to even getting out of this house right now doing this. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna get nowhere like this. I don't know. No idea. Getting good sleep? No. Twist and turn every night, living a nightmare, wake up, cold sweats. I ain't even lying to you guys. That's where my head is with this stuff. Literally, like, wake up, feel the heart rate, like, crazy. How do you know that if GTA 6 comes out, people will come to your streams? Well, it's not even about streams, man. You'll make videos, and you don't. That's my point. You don't know that. You know? For all we know, I may sit here, wait for GTA 6, put 2-3 years into GTA 6, and in the end just have to then go and start trying to do a job outside of it, and then you're in your 30s, you know? So, like I say, that's the sacrifice that the YouTube shit, you know, takes. It takes more than people give it credit for. You know, you get people that come on these streams sometimes and they'll say, like, you know, shut up, you get donations on a stream, you play a video game. They'll say that, but they don't realize that you actually are really putting it on this, you know, and you've put it on this for your whole life. Like, that was everything. I've said it. Say it one last time. When everybody was in university studying careers, things that will continue for the rest of their lives, I was running this channel. You know, that was what I was doing. Now, those same people are in jobs that are going up. One mate's on the verge of marriage, all relationships, and I'm isolated here waiting on GTA 6. So you can kind of see my point. But yeah, that is where we're at. That is where we're at. Now, we're all good. We're all good, Jazz. I wouldn't even say it's depression. I would say that it's more like a realization. It's a realization of, like, the task, and it's a realization of the position, and it's a realization that to be able to do it the way you want to do it and to ever, like, do it properly, you need a lot, and in order to get that is tough. I think it's a realization of that you've got to start again, and I just think it's hard. It's like life will keep beating you down, but you can't let it. You just have to keep fighting it. You have to keep going, you know? And it's this zombies, it's all of it. We haven't had good games for years, you know? You guys have to understand, like, sometimes I wake up and I think to myself, man, if they got it right with just one of those games, you know, Treyarch had got it right with one of them, all this that we're in, all this talk, everything we're saying, we may never have been here. Because we may have just had a game that was so decent and so alive still that it didn't even get us to the point where we thought, screw this, don't want to play this no more. This is boring. The YouTube algorithm decided, you know, your channel was done and stopped telling people you're even going live and promoting and whatever. We may have never got to it. We may have had enough content to post videos and be able to grow that way as well. You know, it could have been all so different. Sometimes I think that to myself. It's like, how did they get it wrong for this long, Treyarch? How did they get it wrong? And there's a very high chance they'll get it wrong again with BO6. You know, how? Yeah, I really hope I'm not proven wrong by this. I can't see Rockstar getting it wrong with GTA 6. I just can't. You know, they've not got it wrong. But Treyarch get it wrong every time now. Crazy shit. Crazy, crazy shit. BO3, exactly. Nearly 10 years since BO3. And that's the game we're still playing. Madness. I understand that GTA 5 has been the same, you know, the same amount of time. I get that, but obviously we're now nearing what should be the one. Should be. It never will be the same now. This is where I'm at with it as well. You know, I played the BO6 beta, and the same exact crashes and things were happening again. As soon as I saw that, I just know it's gonna happen. You know, we're a month away from the game actually coming out. You know, there's not gonna be a beta comes out and there's crashes and then they solve it. It's basically already what the game is. Somebody made that point. If it's crashing on the beta, it's going to crash on the proper game. So I think we're going to go through the same process with BO6, which is just so typical at this point. And that is just kind of, yeah, you know what I mean? But yeah. Yep. But that is that, everybody. I am ending it here. It's 1:22 a.m. Feel absolutely shattered. I'm going to go to bed and we'll see where we go from here. But to all of you, for the final time tonight, I am ending the stream. And I'll see you guys. Who knows? Who knows? I think we will do another stream. Like I say, I do think we will. I don't think this is it, but I will say it and be honest with you guys that we definitely are over the sort of if we ain't there yet, we're not that far, is what I'm trying to say. It maybe we're at 90%, 95%, but there may be a handful, but we are nearing the end of a run with this channel for sure. I will wait and I will see with the BO6 stuff. If we make it close, we'll see. You may see it. I just really don't know. But no, in all honesty, that to me personally, I don't feel it for BO6. But I would love to be proven wrong. I really would. I don't expect to be. But who knows? But anyway, to all of you, thank you. Good night. And we're out. Peace.